go. There you go.
Question, because I saw this. Do y'all use like the orange juice or the Tampico juice?
Nah, Tampico ain't coming nowhere near my shit, but I'm gonna use some real oranges.
Yeah, that's some
I'm
Facebook
gonna use real orange.
weird nigga shit.
Orange.
That nigga shit did look good. I know what you talking about.
Yeah,
that nigga shit look
I
good.
know it look good, but the whole thing is
Man, that shit
Tampico.
extra bad.
Right.
Tampico, man. I don't know. I ain't.
I see the reason behind it because it
Just give the color.
You just want the citrus flavor.
Yeah, the citrus
so
flavor.
you can do that with just oranges, bag of oranges.
Okay.
But you got to
the
get
real
right.
citrus.
You got to get it right too, though. You got to cut up enough.
Yeah, it's more expensive.
But I'm going solo.
You going solo? What happened to Hoop
Damn,
Joe?
them nigga broke up
Care
quick.
to expound on what happened?
I'm going
All
solo,
I did
man.
was help this nigga the whole time.
I'm going solo, man.
You care to expound on what
Nigga
happened?
don't want to take no action.
Okay.
You don't want to talk about it.
No, I do want to do crabs again though. I've been wanting some since
I'm
then.
waiting. Somebody said it was their turn next. I'm waiting.
I ain't gonna lie, that motherfucker was hidden.
I ain't got no real place to do it
yeah.
just yet.
Yeah.
What you mean? Come on, you got to make the most of your space. You got a whole alley, nigga. We have a blast in that alley. You got a whole balcony. We have,
You gonna sit outside the whole time, or keep going back in, going up the stairs?
yeah.
I'll make a deal.
Well, you only eat it for a short period of time, and then you go back in the house.
Yeah, we gonna be standing outside talking shit, having fun, man.
Yo,
Nah,
make a
y'all
deal.
gonna leave that shit sitting out
I'll
there.
make a
Gonna be
deal.
flies and shit all over.
Y'all do it.
Nah, rats.
I provide the location. If we could do it at
heard
our crib.
You heard Todd, huh?
Y'all can do it at our crib.
Talking put us out at 9:15.
I don't know, put you.
Get out.
How much them crabs was, if you can remember?
I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't remember.
Do we know the rules at your house?
It's probably
Todd?
like $100.
Ain't no rules.
for that
Nigga, just
amount.
come. You just in
No. Everybody got rules.
Yeah, right.
Like, can't get right. Like, the rules, unspoken rule. He ain't gonna have no good music. That just, he not gonna set the music.
No, ain't no rules.
All right. And Todd is.
No,
This
I'm
ain't
just
a
saying,
baby shower.
everybody's house got something. So I'm
That might
wondering
be Todd.
what.
That might
We've
be-
never been to Todd's, so I'm curious what his rule is.
Music might be a specialty. Gonna have that stock baby shower music. Did
Yeah.
you make that playlist, Todd?
Yeah, I got the playlist. This,
They
this
tried
ain't
to
no
say he
baby
didn't
shower.
make it.
Nah,
It's in my phone. Created by Todd.
yeah, but you also got others that's created by me too. But you don't never say nothing about that. But we gonna keep them. I get it for the
That's
sake of
not-
the
What
joke.
he trying to say is
That's
players
not
mess
fun.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was just a bad day.
yeah.
So own it. Stop running from it.
Hey! I don't. If you don't like it, change the channel. That's all you do.
So
I
schedule,
hate this fucking noise. dog.
schedule a date, man.
Hey, it's got to be up to Hoot Joe's. I can't schedule a date and Hoot Joe's don't show up. Y'all just give it to me.
I also can't schedule a date for your house if it's not available, if you're not going to be there.
Not, but where I'm gonna go, Joe? School about to start.
Todd, you schedule a date and we'll do the rest. We'll fix the rest somehow.
I still want to know the rules though.
Can I yell in your house?
I'm telling you. No loud talking.
We
We gonna
yell.
find out what the rules are.
Yeah.
Are you a shoe?
Just shoes off.
No
go
cussing.
upstairs. No
But
shoes
downstairs.
Ain't
upstairs.
nobody going upstairs.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But some people ain't been over there yet. I.e. Hoot and Joe.
I'm going upstairs.
You know what I'm saying? So
Just
I
to
need
go
an
look.
invite.
Take
But I
my
mean,
shoes off and play with my
stop
toes.
it
in
over.
the
He
carpet.
had no invite.
Boom.
That's rare, man.
What's rare?
That nigga show up to your house when you don't live like downtown without an invite.
Yeah.
He been over there and I ain't invite him.
I know
There was
but
some
that's
reason
why
he
it's
came
rare.
over there.
It's rare. You know why it's rare? Because only one person
So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You're tuning in to the Dummies podcast. I'm Stock.
I'm Joe.
I'm tall.
I'm hooting. I'm
And
back.
we back like we never left because like we say every week, we never leave. It's episode 280. Yes, 280 consistent episodes from the consistent group. 20 more from 300. What a big feat, 300. 20 more from 300. But
300.
yeah, this episode 280. Y'all know what we do. It's Sunday. Y'all know what we do on Sundays. The lights are lighting. The cups are pouring. The mics are micing. The headphones are bullshit. But that's
bullshit,
okay.
big bullshit.
That's okay. But that's okay.
Bullshit.
That's okay. We in here. We doing what we do. Fully loaded, man. The bases is loaded. We staffed up.
right.
All 5 people are in the building. That means great pod.
Full strength.
I can feel it.
You did.
I'm gonna run motion, but I'm kicking it to the right today. You know what I'm saying? Everything running through the green shirt, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Colorblind.
Shooting everything.
Who colorblind?
My shirt. You see the
I'm a
green
little
shirt.
confused.
He
I see you missed
Green,
it. I
he ain't
think
got
that
green light.
That went over. I see you with over here.
Giving you the green light. Again.
But where we at with it though, Hoop?
Why you pass the green shirt?
No, that's not how it work, nigga. You don't force the offense.
Right.
Pass it the green shirt.
I mean, he gonna be ready when I do.
That nigga hating a little bit.
Yeah, he don't like that shit, dude.
I care nothing about it.
Well, I don't know.
Jalen
You
Brown.
seem
I
like you
can't
you did seem like you had a little animosity about it.
Can't wait till you hate each other in 5 minutes, man. It's gonna be so fun.
We don't really hate that. You and him hate each other more than anybody at the table
These are facts.
during pod hours.
That is
That's
not
true.
fact.
Yes, it do. Shut the fuck up, KG. Right? That shit's all stupid.
We do argue more than
You do argue than anybody.
Well, that's because I'm the one that's gonna tell you shut the fuck up.
and then that's so disrespectful.
But you say the same thing to everybody. But I'm just gonna be the
No,
one.
I never tell him.
And I ain't the only one though. Stockton got you a couple times too. Todd done got big raised voice with you.
What kind of
recently.
niggas you? Stockton got you
I'm
too.
giving a goddamn rundown. You snitched on me, y'all. She just said over. Y'all beefed the most. That's the same
You let
thing.
Terry bone.
Yeah, they see that nigga over there.
Man, but it feel good to be back, man. Had to. I was on suspension.
Been off for 2 weeks. Fuck wrong with you?
I ain't been here about 3 weeks. I've been on suspension for 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? I'm back. You know what I'm saying? I was a little unruly, but I'm back. I got tired of these niggas, so I had to go away.
Hell no,
But
put
like
your
the-
ass on suspension.
It's okay. But for real, man, life been life, man. Been having some things going on. Had to get some things in order, and nothing serious, nothing for nobody to worry about. And I'm back. That's all that matters. What I did, I went home, had a blast.
What you did in New Orleans? Don't just skip over that.
The wife's aunt had a retirement party, fool, and they would just be partying, fool. It'd be so fun and cool and so vibrant, fool. And just to see and hear people to come and tell their stories.
You got your invite.
That wasn't mine. I can't invite you to that, Todd.
Yeah,
Todd, you never invited me to your wife's aunt's retirement party.
Yeah, it kind
Never
of
had one.
Nigga,
either.
hey, why would you want to go to that?
But you often go to New Orleans and don't invite nobody.
And I'm gonna tell you, don't invite me to your wife's aunt's retirement
Both
party.
things can be
this
true.
one
I
time.
don't
Who
wanna
did you
come.
win 2
Yeah.
weeks prior? To
I'm
tell
with
her
Todd.
this stuff.
I'm
You
with
probably
Todd.
gonna be the
That was
last
Fox.
person to get an invitation, man, to anything.
I see.
Yeah,
Because you're not gonna come though. It's
show
your
up.
fault. You're not coming.
Yeah.
It's
reasons
I can't
for
tell
that.
you no. You don't ask me.
I know you're gonna tell me no. That's why I
Well,
asked.
Okay,
we've got enough no's in the bag to know
Right.
that what you gonna say when we
Again,
ask.
bro, like you ain't. That's not true.
I got 99 no's
That's
on standby.
not true, though.
Nigga don't go there. Nigga ain't been to no field trips after the pod. Nigga, you don't
can't
hang.
even
You
get you
don't
to
really
play.
like us. You
You
only
ain't
like
even-
us on air.
You don't even want to come play the game with us.
Sometimes we
not
don't
true
even get a no.
Yeah, we don't.
We
even-
just
I'm coming.
Oh no!
I'm coming.
I'm coming. Yeah, that's his one. I'll be there. Tell we at? Oh, I had to go by the house real quick. I'm gonna come. Never show up.
You
I
talking
know.
about here, though.
I know. One time he did come. When the NCAA draft.
Right. I
With nobody
come
wanted
over
him to come. Man, go
Have
home.
you still
Hey,
been?
look,
Have you still been going to play?
Nah, this nigga's never at home.
Oh,
He's
what he
never
tells
at
you.
home.
That's what he
Now say
tells
I'm lying.
That's what he tell you.
Have you?
Say I'm lying, bro.
Have you?
What time of the
Yes,
day?
I'm at home a lot. I work
Okay,
from
so
home.
he work from home. Fool. Every time I go on lunch,
you work from home.
I say
but he never at home.
but he's never at home when I'm mysteriously when I'm trying to come over.
That
There.
shit
This
tell you
nigga
something.
was mad because I was at lunch when he was at lunch. It's 12:30.
What you doing taking your lunch? Your lunch is my lunch.
That nigga, look, fool. I swear, every time.
So
I try
when
to
you
dig
came
in,
at lunch, what you was going to do?
just gonna kick it and hang out with him, play the game. and
Don't
shit.
say
Gotcha.
kick it.
What do you do when you goddamn play the game?
You was coming in to play the game solely.
Because you ain't did that a lot of times before and now.
Have you talked to me since you got the game?
I got tired of your motherfucking ass saying you went at home when I say I'm finna
Boy
come
got tired
over
of you
there.
lying to
yo.
him.
So you went and got your own.
Every time I go,
So you
over
went and
there,
got your own
One
game.
time I went in my own shit.
So why you don't accept my friend request?
I did. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm saying so when I put it in the group, hey, who want to get that ass?
Because
beat?
9 times out of 10, I'm
Radio
not on the
silence.
game.
Silence.
I ain't on the game when you.
But you
when
never
put it on there.
ever in life respond to it ever. Neither
Right.
one.
If I'm there to play, I'm like, okay, Hootie.
So you ain't played the game in 6 days.
Yeah, I done played it in 6 days.
That's
Hootie,
my
when you
point.
sleep
I know
or
where he
something,
ain't
I'm
played
up.
it at in 6 days.
You better
He
believe
ain't
it.
at home. He still
Joe
ain't there.
House.
He still ain't at home.
Nah, he
call
got his
me
own.
on
He used that man.
Yeah.
My bad. I ain't trying to interrupt you,
I'm,
but yeah.
hey,
go ahead.
hey,
I
I
ain't
felt
had
like
much going on.
a baby mama doing text time.
Let me carry one of them kids.
He was calling every day then.
Hey,
wasn't he?
I ain't heard from that nigga since.
Let me get 400.
Yeah, got my own shit.
Now he got his own 400.
Joe,
he don't need
yeah.
your 400.
Oh man, I'm finna go goddamn
Go eat
Avondale
lunch.
to Piggly Wiggly and give me a lunch. All right,
That's
That's kind of what he just
that's kind
said.
of what he did.
You
it
Every day,
sound
though.
like I was in the car.
Every day.
You wild
But
for
look,
going
so the
bother
one
a nigga
time
on their
I
lunch
did
break,
get to
though.
go
That's-
over there,
that
bitch,
is wild
He
as
ain't gonna
fuck.
get nothing to eat. Why?
Nigga will play the game while I'm
like
at
he
work.
go and do that shit every day.
I don't leave the house every day to go to lunch. That day I left the house to go to lunch. I think I'm entitled to that.
But how many times have I tried
Did
to
you
come
call
over
me
there? That's what I'm
before
saying.
I went to lunch, or you
How
called me
many times?
when I was
How
at
many
lunch?
times have I tried to come over there prior to that?
4 since I got the game.
And I came
Monday,
and I got to come one time.
Wednesday,
And I got to
Thursday.
come
And how
one
many times in
time.
the previous 4 years?
Oh, 0.
I literally worked minutes from this nigga house, right?
And you never
And I
did
say,
that.
Joe.
Before the game.
I say, Joe,
0.
where you at?
Yeah, and I was at lunch.
0.
Okay, all 4 times.
Well, Monday the game wasn't working till late on that night. So 3 out of 0. You can't 33%. That's Hall of Fame numbers if you're shooting from the 3.
If you're playing baseball.
Yeah.
Right.
That's Pete Rose.
You're right. You're right. And like I said, I'm gonna give you all.
Man,
the
don't
rights
come
to
play
be
the
right.
game with me on my lunch, nigga. That ain't fun.
Yeah, I still got to
I
pay
can't even
attention.
play the game. That
Right.
nigga can't even play by himself. Somebody we kicking it.
Look, hey,
He over there yelling.
Wait, time out.
Man, damn.
But you on lunch, right?
I'm talking
He
about
said he
managers,
on
nigga.
lunch. So how the fuck you can't play the game?
No, I actually wasn't on
Well, you
lunch.
gotta still go get your lunch. You gotta eat on lunch
When
or
I went
something.
over there, this nigga was still working.
I was, and you was playing the computer.
It's called the
Right.
working lunch.
And because you came over there later that day. You came over there like at 2 or something.
All right, man.
Hey, the night shift.
Okay,
my-
my
I'm
next
my
y'all
lunch
fight.
is
Who we
every day
got?
the same time.
just glad I proved my point that it ain't me and can't get ready.
Well,
Stop. Come on.
Yeah.
Man, let me live. You ain't in this. You be quiet.
No, I'm in it.
Still over there.
I'm a
Hey,
judge.
You be quiet.
Because Todd ain't going to talk to me no more until we here.
I'm just gonna bring the game up again.
Not true, Joe.
That's all I got to. But man, that's all mine did. I ain't do
Concerned
nothing.
about you this weekend.
It would be kind of live bringing the game in here, though.
It would. We could bring 2 of them in here for real.
Have a little tournament.
Well, not
well,
for real.
well,
'cause
we ain't got 2
I think the
TVs.
losers bracket gonna stay the losers bracket.
Yeah. And
We
Todd
don't have
gonna-
2 TVs.
I mean, in the same room. Who want to be over there and then over
The
here?
loser room.
This-
This can be
Or put them side by side TVs.
Yeah. Which ain't here yet.
Yeah. Uptown
Oh yeah.
Lounge.
Kinda
Open the
side-
door.
kinda side by side of Jay.
Close enough.
Yeah, close enough.
But that ain't gonna be no fun, man, because y'all 2 gonna live in the losers bracket. I think.
No.
Weird how you just know that you never played me or nothing.
All 3 of y'all got it. I ain't got it, so I might be in the loser bracket.
Y'all just
You
don't.
know, you're just that dominant, hoop.
I ain't saying I'm that dominant. I'm saying I know well enough. I know how to play well enough to not lose to y'all.
It is very easy to not lose to y'all
And I just gotta play well
because
enough to not
when
lose
it
to
all
y'all.
else fails, I ain't gonna tell y'all what I do. Who'd probably know, but you just got to go to base football when you play one of y'all, and
Basic
it always
concepts.
works.
Offense and defense.
Yep.
Basic concepts. And know
Basic
what you're
cover.
doing.
Yep.
Okay.
I almost had stock. And I'm
And then
catching
basic
about it
concepts
today.
kicked in.
Yeah, that's it. And he kind of basically cheated.
Say you cheated him. Talk about it, King. I don't know.
How I cheated?
Ask him. He said it.
You know how you be playing the game, you just happy to be around, so you kind of just looking through the
Pressing
playbook and
buttons.
shit. Yeah, I'm looking through the playbook. Oh, look at the crowd.
look at the
and
celebration.
Look at the yeah. I'm like, oh damn, look at that. You don't really know how to go back yet. You still kind of learning your surroundings. And it was 14-7. I get the ball at half. I'm on the 8 going in with all my timeouts. I got all my
You
timeouts.
was up or down? 14.
I was up 14-7. All my timeouts, 8 going in, first down. It was like 45 seconds left in the game, in the half. I ain't know that though. I'm just looking. Shit said halftime. I said, damn, he
shot that goal in front of your
yeah,
face.
yeah.
Put that
He was
goal
like,
in
look at the
front.
crowd. That shit cool, and I'm like, yeah. So
Look at
he
the
kind of
gritty.
cheated.
They gritty.
Now,
Let me hear your side.
when he first got on offense, doing all the shit he was talking about,
He did.
delay
This
a
is
game.
true.
I did the,
First play of the game, I got to delay a game.
The clock is here. The clock is there. The
I
clock-
did the courtesy thing.
He did.
Decline.
Yeah, he did.
Now halftime going, he driving down the
Should
field.
have taught that nigga a lesson.
It's about a minute and 30
Except-
seconds left. He just running the ball and lollygagging.
Like, keep on doing it. Keep it.
Oh, like this nigga can't know it's almost halftime.
I didn't, fool.
Like he said, he was about on the 8-yard.
When you having fun, shit go by so fast.
I was just so fascinated
That
by
5
that
minutes
shit.
in 1
fool.
minute.
I was just so fascinated by it. That shit said halftime. He just bust out laughing. They had to kick off to me.
Dummy.
God damn it.
Hey, that
Who
nigga
week
Travis
is it?
Hunter
Goddamn.
is
It's still on
something.
mine. But how did
yeah.
you end up losing though, man? Like you got to get a win.
Some weird shit in overtime. I can't remember.
Nothing. Overtime,
went to the basics.
he picked defense first. I don't know why. I went down and scored. He didn't. He
You're
lost.
supposed to pick defense first, so you know if you go for 2 or not.
Nah,
Yeah.
I like the pressure.
He just
Give me the
didn't-
ball
he just
because I want
didn't
to
get it
score first.
I'm always gonna be on defense
I'm always
first.
gonna be on
I'm always
if
gonna
I
be.
can.
I feel like in overtime ain't no justification. You just do what you want to do in overtime.
Well, if you kick the extra point, I might feel it in my scrotums to go for 2.
To go for 2.
Cool.
I ain't trying to do that shit with you.
cool.
You gonna win it or lose it right
Nah,
here.
I like to set the tone, and I knew I was gonna score because I went in overtime. I just went to do what worked. He couldn't stop the run. I ran meat wagon. I ran for 900 yards on that
Adrian
nigga.
Peterson left.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, what's the boy from Birmingham? Went to that was at Bama and transferred.
Yeah, Florida State.
Rodell.
Oh yeah, Wardell Williams, right? Wardell Williams,
Man, first of all, Colorado got the dumbest fucking defense. And
that 3-5.
they got that 3-3-5 shit is stupid against the run.
I like it if you got.
If a nigga that's running every play,
Yeah, this shit get
Don't have- yo,
beat
They don't
with.
have nothing else.
Yeah, you can
No.
change it, of course.
hell, I mean, you can change your pregame.
Yeah, but in game they don't have
Hell no.
Yeah, they
Colorado,
got- they got-
Colorado
they got-
playbook don't
They
have.
look like Colorado. They don't have no,
Yeah.
they fucked
It's
the
true.
game, man. How was your week?
Oh, that shit fun though, cause
we ain't got shit else to talk about.
I know, but we've been talking about the game for goddamn 12 minutes, guys.
LSU
No, we're
has-
talking about Hoocho.
LSU has 2 offensive playbooks. They have shotgun and pistol. Nothing else. Now, they
A
got
lot of
variations,
people like that though.
But that's it. Like
That's how Florida State was. They got
didn't even
they got
realize it was like
shotgun,
that.
pistol, and then they got single back.
we ain't got not one single back.
I'm like, goddamn.
Man,
Some kind of a little baby eye.
But
something.
that's college
man,
football.
give me a fullback.
But that's been my week, man. I've been enjoying playing college football. I ain't gonna lie, it's been fun, man. I even got into watching YouTube videos on it. How
Me
your
too.
week? How your
to
week?
recruit,
right? How your week?
God
Todd?
damn.
That nigga super excited.
How to recruit.
Big slide, nigga. The recruit got this nigga slide.
Y'all stop watching.
Nigga had baby Drool
You
like
on
his shit.
camera, nigga.
That nigga had big, that nigga had big baby Drool go. There you go, baby Drool.
I'm trying to get my fire started.
I feel you. I ain't mad at you. How your week was? Todd? Did you
he-
get better at the game?
He was facing Todd way too.
Right.
He probably got a little bit on his
that
Drake
shit on
shirt.
his elbow. Girl. I tell you, let me get that ash off your elbow. Come here, baby. Go ahead, Todd. I'm sorry.
But no, man, busy week. Had to run out to the crib, man. My mom's had a procedure, like an outpatient surgery. And you know, when shit get like that, man, it be, you know, your mind go to, you know,
All over the place.
all over the place and shit. But luckily everything went well. Thankfully, everything went well. That nigga wild as fuck. Like 2 days out of the procedure, she up trying to goddamn clean out the entertainment room and shit. And my little brothers, for whatever reason, allowed her to do the shit 2 days after surgery. But, you know, what you gonna tell somebody if they feel like they back? But the medicine, that medicine put her ass on her ass real quick. Because when she was doing that shit, you know,
Sit on down, bro.
yeah,
Sit on
you
down.
overexerted yourself and you still got open wounds and shit. So she started hurting and she took them pills that they prescribed her. She was out. Aside from that, man, work. That's just been the theme here, man. Just getting ready for school. The girls, Taylor's getting ready for 3rd grade, which is wild as fuck to me. And
Big Taylor.
for real. And the girl getting ready for, you know, she gonna be at a different school this year. And yeah, man, that's pretty much, you know, my week. Joe, what about you?
I ain't do shit this week. Played the game. Had to go to Atlanta for no reason.
Did you eat something good or something? Anything good from Atlanta?
You said the burger was
I had a
rather
good burger.
expensive. But
I had a good burger. It wasn't what. Yeah, I could have got a steak at Outback.
For that price?
Yeah, but it was cool.
Was it a club? I saw some. I don't know why. I saw something on TikTok. Maybe every place you go to in Atlanta is a club. It could be Outback. It could be the burger joint.
Food. What's so
It could be
crazy?
Anything, and it's a club.
It was like a hotel, bar, restaurant type thing, but it was a lot of people in that motherfucker.
Instead of like brunch in that bitch.
So, oh no, brunch in Atlanta's crazy. I never do that shit. Like that shit, like the club line, like going to Platinum back in the day or some shit. I never do that shit in Atlanta. But yeah, quick in and out trip with that, and shit, that was about it for me. What about you, Stock?
except for nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Cool week. long.
I got some buckets. I did get buckets.
That's the highlight.
Yeah, so I guess
Pulled
I could have
pork or
just
something?
drove there. In 10 minutes. Pulled pork, but you know they got different sizes now. I ain't know that. Got the extra large.
XXL.
Yeah, XXL.
BBL.
That shit was like $13.
BBL.
Oh shit,
That shit
that's
massive.
a lot. That shit, $13.
Yeah, that's
It
a
better
lot.
be
That's a lot of meat.
for some pulled pork.
Oh,
They better feed a family.
oh, you could definitely split that up.
Yeah.
What about you, Stock?
Dope week. My daughter still on college tour. Got to go down to Montgomery Wednesday, I think it was, and went to Alabama State. Super cool tour. The campus was a little bit bigger than I expected. But they got some cool little stuff. They got a lot of stuff centered around their civil rights movement, and it was cool to go into their museum. I forgot the name of it. It's like the something learning center, whatever that is. But it was super nice how they got like they history of civil rights leaders, and they had something with Shuttlesworth in it from up here in Birmingham. Nice glass room. They got a backside that's got an archive. You got to wear gloves and stuff in there because they got the old newspaper clippings and stuff like that they trying to preserve. So it was dope how they kind of set it up and center around a lot of their rich history. I mean, if you know anything about civil rights, Montgomery and Birmingham is pretty much the center of the civil rights movement.
Yeah.
So that was cool to see. Campus was dope. They give a lot of money. She probably could qualify for a lot of money. So we'll see how that go. And then Friday we went to the alma mater, went to UAB.
Go Blazers. Go Paint.
They got a lot of shit to see in that place.
Yes, sir.
Look like what you expect. After going to a few campuses, it is kind of weird. You never really think about it because we went there, but you look at UAB and it's like, damn, this bitch ain't no campus for real. Like it ain't
City.
closed
No,
in or
city.
nothing. It's just a lot of city. You walk from block to block, and it's
that,
cool. But
to me, that make UAB beautiful.
I like it. I mean, it's could for me, but for some people
Until
they
your
don't
ass get hit.
they don't like that vibe. And then the fact that it's not open campus, people can walk in and out of it. But like I was telling the lady on the tour, she was like, "With downtown, do you guys have to worry about?" And I was like, when I think about it, that nobody really walked on that campus like that. Like nobody really
It was students.
came around. But when you go over the other side of the bridge, you know, all the homeless over there just chilling. But they never really migrated. I don't know if they already know that your ass go to jail,
where
you
you-
cross
yeah.
over.
Yeah,
Or
and
what?
you become like it be simple stuff with that too, because like the homeless, unfortunately, they use the restroom outside. Doing that on a college campus can bring some other things to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't really be over there like
Nah, they don't come. Maybe
all-
they just know college
and
students ain't got no money or some
It's
shit. I don't
crazy
know.
because it's like it's two totally different worlds. From right there to college is college, and then right over there is that.
Yeah.
Fact.
But it was dope. Dope tour. They got a lot of live shit in there. I went into their nursing. They got the new nursing school for us. It's new. I think it's been there for a few years now. But man, they got
Everything
a
for us is
facility in that motherfucker. You understand me? Like for people, and then at our age now, I look at that shit so much different than I do like when we was in school. Because if knowing what I know now and going back to college, that was all of them that I've been to. Like just to see how excited, like I told y'all before, how excited those kids are about their journey. Like they just getting started. So I want to be a computer software engineer. I want to be this. I mean, I'm like, man, this shit kind of loud because they got all the resources and tools to be successful at what they trying to do. All these
I just
schools
want
and
to play
institutions.
football, nigga.
Right. And then like I'm looking at all the different like leadership programs and shit they got on campus. I'm thinking like, well, I would have did college totally different
Totally.
with my mindset now. But at that time I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? It was about going to practice, coming home, fucking around the dorm,
Yeah.
and doing it all over again.
Y'all
the next
clown
day.
me, but I would have been Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Doctor Who. Shit, some kind of doctor.
Yeah, it's wouldn't have been no goddamn. soon as you would have got kicked out, of that nigga would have flunked the fuck out that anatomy class. Just like 80% of the people
to
who
be
came
fair,
to
you
UAB.
don't have to take anatomy to be a doctor.
You gonna have to go through the medical anatomy classes.
I don't mean Shaq's a doctor. That's what, like just a doctor.
Oh, you mean PhD?
a
Hootie.
doctor? Something a doctor.
Oh no, he just went and spoke at a school.
Doctor Shaq. Call me Doctor Who.
You got to do something significant to get an honorary hoop.
Yeah. What school
You ain't gonna get
speaking
it as a student. Doctor Who. Yeah, you got to go through the PhD classes to get that.
I'd have been an engineer. So I'd have been something. I would have took more. Y'all missing the joke. I'd have took more advantage of free education, whether it's an engineer, whether it's something.
Right, and that's kind of what I'm saying. Like when you look at the resources and shit that's free to you, and UAB had a lot of different programs that was just like free, available. they make it known, you know where to go. That shit just kind of dope. Looking at it from an adult, you know, and I'm over there as, oh, see, you got to do this and you got to do that. See, like how they got that. But I don't think UAB gonna be for her. I don't think that's her vibe.
She got a favorite yet?
And then like you got to
she
think
got
about
one.
it too. When you went to school, nigga, it was far different. Like they have everything in place for them to succeed in school.
Yeah, I think
Like-
they had that then.
Simple financial classes in high school.
Yeah,
No,
we
I
were
mean,
just
like-
we were just stupid.
They had it then. It's just that
You had to take
we
advantage.
You
didn't
didn't take advantage
find
of it.
out. Yeah, we didn't go look for find out. Like if you take a tour of the school, they give you all of that stuff. So that's why. Like nigga, we just I'm going to UAB.
Nigga, my tour was a recruiting visit. Nigga, my tour was of the fun.
Yeah.
Shit,
That's how they gonna show you then.
Right. It was of the fun.
But this
Nigga, I
was
ain't
all about
I didn't go
academics
see
and-
the fucking education building or the history building or
But that's what I'm saying.
the
Like stuff
Stern
like
Library.
Chat,
or-
GTP.
I went to the club. I went and saw Smitty City.
That's kind of illegal.
It is.
Yeah,
It's
so they're gonna
totally
get put out of
illegal. But what
school
I'm
if Chat GTP right
Dummy.
thing.
But again, you could always put that shit in Word and delete some of the language.
Hey kids,
Don't
that's-
do that.
Don't
Of
listen
course.
to
Yes,
I'm saying-
the
I'm
kids
just
don't
saying.
do that. Write your own thoughts. Write your own opinion.
Because the professor gonna see that one sentence that you ain't changed. Was like,
This nigga said,
fired.
I'm thinking he talking about the tutors, and he said they got a
Well,
lot
that
of
too, but
resources.
they was always
Chat
there.
GTP.
Food, like, come on, dog. Like, if that shit was
I
around,
can't say
you
nothing because I was worse than them, fool. I got
what I'm
caught.
saying? Like,
I got
you
caught
know,
with
what the
answers
fuck
in my
is that
hat.
shit?
So.
Google and all
But
that
I'm talking about
Well,
the school resources.
Were you in that class when I got caught with answers in my hat?
Yeah. But that's who was the dumbest. Look, this nigga had a baseball hat on and had the answers taped in the brim, and he would take it off. Now think about it. We taking an hour-long test. This nigga took this bitch off 52 times. I'm sitting diagonally behind him.
Everybody
I said, look at this idiot. This nigga just keep.
Everybody in that bit was cheating though. That's the crazy thing.
The teacher came. The teacher said,
Let me see your hat.
"Let me see your hat."
Oh man.
Nigga pulled out.
Here you go, bro. Man, here you go. I can't do that. Here you go.
I bet she was like, why is
guy.
he up there reading
It
his
was a
hat?
guy. I forgot the teacher, but it was a guy. But
Threw your
I
ass
stayed.
up.
No, I stayed after class. I talked to him. He gave me an F right there, which was cool on that. But he gave me an opportunity to make it up, and I did.
Boy.
Not make that up, but to get better going forward.
That when you got caught.
And see, I think the way we did it, was that the time when you had to write the shit
It
in
was
that blue
me,
book?
you, Scrap. It was everybody in there. Scrap
I didn't
had
do
his
what
shit-
y'all did.
Scrap had his shit on the floor right there.
Nah, see, remember those classes that you had to have the blue book to go take the test?
Yeah.
I just that same sheet that he doing, I took the blue book and I taped it like page 8 in the back of that bitch.
You ain't
So,
share that secret.
nigga, nobody. I didn't.
Nigga ain't share that with
We
me,
had the
bro.
exact same paper. It was on you, whatever method you chose to use. This nigga chose a hat that he took off 500 times a second.
Some niggas put that shit under their shirt.
Yeah,
Flipped it
yeah.
over and-
I would just flip through the book and I'd be like, damn. And then when the teacher comes, like you flipping through your book. It's okay to flip through the book. The answer's right there. And then before I turn it out, I just peel it out and put it in my pocket.
Man, if I could have AirPods now,
Well, none of that shit sound like good ideas.
But they don't let you do
Yours
that
just
shit.
work.
They hip to that. If I'm a professor, take your earpods out or leave.
Or unless you got a big old wig on, unless you wear your hat down, you might get away with it.
yeah.
Like
Shit,
your
I
own.
put these dreads in the front or some shit.
Just let them hold down to the side. Yeah.
Yeah. But again, it was just been dope going to these campuses. We got one more. We're gonna go to Alabama, and that'll wrap it up.
And don't listen to Todd. Don't listen to Todd.
Yeah, we kind of.
Says nigga
They got
that
all the
cheated his
resources.
hat.
Chat GTP right in front of you.
Nigga, what the fuck? Like,
Man, that shit was stupid. Then they got put out. I bet that bitch laughed my ass off. I think it was him and Roddy or somebody got put out.
I ain't get put out, fool. He let me finish. And once I went up there to turn it in, let me see hat.
Oh, so
that's crazy.
You didn't get put out.
No,
So you turned it in with your hat still having the
Well, yeah, because the whole time I'm thinking I'm good, nigga. I'm
He
cool.
thought
why wouldn't you just take that shit off?
because he
and
thought he
throw it?
succeeded.
I thought I was good, and I ain't want to be over that rambling paper on my hat.
But wasn't the teacher sitting down and he was standing so they could kind of?
No, because I had my hat's on, and it's in
It wasn't in the brim.
no,
it
it's
was.
in my goddamn hood. in my hood up there. I'm gonna have to take that bitch off the seat.
Hey, you remember when you be cheating and the teacher look at you, you be able to.
I ain't doing that. Nigga look way over there.
Ain't nobody doing that.
2 plus 2 is
Nigga
5.
tap his chin.
8 plus 8 is what?
go to goddamn count.
Nigga, the history class.
This ain't even math. This ain't even a math test. You over there. Nigga used to do some dumb ass shit when they get caught cheating, but nigga,
Big quick look off.
nigga, astronomy, goddamn. Just,
Mama say get out the 5 and breathe.
yeah, man. But the moral of the story, kids, do your lesson, man. Don't be like who to,
man,
do your
we
stuff like me.
definitely-
I was young and dumb, man. I started studying after that, though.
I think we're gonna be in a recruiting battle with Alabama, though, man. I'm telling you.
With Alabama?
Yeah,
What you talking about?
with Jordan.
Everybody.
No, you ain't got to worry about Alabama as much. You better be worried about FAMU.
I don't know, man. That Bama do something to you when they get on their yard, on their campus. I'm telling you. That's how they got my niece.
Hey, that's a campus.
It's a nice campus.
You can
Florida
go to
State
some hell of a
nice
game.
campus, but I think her mind's set on where she want to go.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So not mindset on where she want to go.
She has
place.
a
She
front
wants to go to
runner, yeah.
HBCU.
Right.
So that's gonna,
dope.
like she saw all the fanciness of UAB and Florida State, and we're gonna see the fanciness of Alabama. But I don't know if it's gonna be. They ain't got the right juice.
Hey, the world runs off financials. Do what's best for you financially.
Oh,
And
I'm pretty sure that.
and that's why she really likes Alabama State, because them niggas they got a check to give you.
Yeah.
Do what's right financially. Goddamn.
But you know what's crazy? This whole process, I haven't said one thing. I just be listening, and I just kind of guide, like, hey, think about this, this, and this. I ain't gonna offer my opinion. I got opinions, but I'm not gonna offer them. You know what I'm saying? Do what works best for you.
That shit gonna be dope when y'all sit down finally and go through all these schools y'all visit.
We're gonna apply to every last one of them and
Right.
see who
And that's
gonna
the-
get a coin.
Yeah, that's what you should do,
That
man.
shit gonna
Apply
be
to
super
98
dope.
of them. Shit, and see which one you get in and give you the most.
Yeah.
Isn't it something you can apply? You can make
one
one
place.
application
Yeah.
for so many
There's
HBCUs.
some places that do that shit.
Yeah.
Like they accept one little thing. We got to take ACT one more time, and then we'll see what's what. But it's been fun, man. Like I said, it's exciting, man, because at our old age, you got a lot of people who were chemist majors or whatever kind of major, and them nigga work at the grocery store. No offense to the grocery store, but I'm saying that they're not doing what they went to school to do.
Right.
And so it's something refreshing about seeing those kids with their ideas of what they want to try to do, what they want to be, and then going to schools. Every last one of these schools we went to, from FAM, Florida State, Alabama State, UAB, and Alabama coming up. I don't know what they got yet, but I'm sure it's the same thing that just got. It really show you, like, if you want to do this, all the resources are available for you to do it.
Yep.
And it also made me think about too, when people be like, for the last few years, it's been, because of student loans, it's been a backlash on school and college. Like, oh, you shouldn't go to college. When I was in there, it made me realize why you should go to college. If you're not doing something that's hands-on, like a mechanic
Trade
maybe,
or something
or
like that.
plumber, or you
learn.
got some kind of trade, you should go to school.
Because you can put
Or
that on any
business, you
application.
should definitely go to school, because a lot of these programs are directly showing you and teaching you how to be what you want to be.
Right.
And I thought that was dope, because like at that nursing program, nigga, when you swing that door open, the shit, it's a classroom, but it looked like a hospital. Straight big ass hallway. It got the
Hands-on.
hospital smell. It got like 8 different rooms that you walk in. Like you would have thought, like if somebody blindfolded you and pulled it off, you would have been like, oh nigga, I'm at the hospital. But you was absolutely in the classroom. They got
That
the
shit dope.
simulations and everything. They got like control rooms, like how Dad's sitting, that's separate from the like OR room or the hospital room, that the professor can program the fucking dolls to do what he want them to do. They got heart attack, strokes, die.
All we,
That
had
shit
was
live.
all we had was a table and a mannequin.
Damn, that
Nigga
shit
said,
dope.
Die.
They can program the bitch to die, and you got to resuscitate it.
Yeah.
No.
Like you might be going
Make
in
it
there for
cold.
some normal shit, and
Make
they'll
it
just
cold.
push it to code. Like, and you gotta what
React.
skills you gotta use, because that happens.
That's
Real life.
do.
That's
Yeah.
the hospital. That's UAB.
Oh, that's fat.
Yeah.
Shit, that's UAB hospital.
Man, that shit was lie. They got facilities over that bitch. So like, if you trying to be a nurse, I can see why that would be an attractive
Right.
university for you.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So, but like y'all said, you gotta do what you
So
gotta do.
if you see that one place after the applying process and everything, and you see that one place may be better for her, you gonna voice that? Based on the financials, the education, the long run.
Yeah, I'm gonna just, what's your, like, now the next thing I'm gonna do is define what you're trying to do. Like, I know what she's trying to do, but like, what are you thinking of doing? Like, you may not know it yet. So, okay, if you're thinking of doing that, like for instance, she's thinking about nursing. Well, state doesn't have a nursing program. They offer the most money, but they don't have a nursing program. But she also thinking about biomedical engineering. They have a great biomedical engineering program. So what are you trying to
be
do?
wizard.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how we gonna kind of align it. like if she picked somewhere like, oh, I want to do nursing, and then she go to state, do they have what you're gonna need to be able to get into nursing school?
And I'm kind of dealing with that now too, because Lil one went to Bama. She want to be a dentist, but Bama doesn't have a dentist program. So even after that, you still got to come to UAB.
Well, the thing about that, nursing programs and dentistry programs, you still got to have undergrad. So once you finish that, then you apply to get into those programs. So it's not the end of the world. If they pick that school,
but that legacy shit, like, hey, you from UAB, you probably got the first pick of the list.
You do, and he talked about that. They give it to like they honors pro students, then they give it to them, and if you got like a 3.2 or better, and you go to UAB, you have a great chance of getting right into that program. Right. Then they open it up to outside people. Right. And another thing is like some of your prerequisites or electives, you get to go into these labs that I'm talking about, and you get to start doing all of that shit like earlier before some people. So.
Guess what lab I went into?
What?
Judy class, nigga, tennis. Tennis and softball.
Nigga went to softball. Y'all niggas so crazy for that.
Tennis and a softball class, boy. What a waste of a goddamn education.
But all in all, man, it's dope. It's exciting. I'm excited about her future and the things she get to go do. It kind of puts you back in the mind of like a youngster, like, God damn, this shit
long time ago.
Fuck.
I saw on YouTube it popped up the other day. UAB got cheated, and guess what play they showed?
What?
SMU.
UAB screwed by refs.
Oklahoma.
Oh, Oklahoma.
17 years ago.
What you YouTube?
It just popped up on my YouTube.
Oh,
That was 17 years ago.
That's great.
Y'all nigga was
long.
I told Ryan, I like, man, nigga, we so old now. Like, you don't realize it, but like, nigga, you're going now, and I mean, some of y'all already passed it. You already did it, but like, we got kids going to college. It felt like I was just in college not too long ago. Yeah. So
that fumble was so blatant. I would like to see like one day
big rip.
How would it happen?
Back into it.
Like how would that have changed things?
You never know.
Because at the time you probably went in that game. And then what goes?
Would have won and lost the rights the next week or some stupid shit. Like honestly, fool, like UAB had like at that time we had we was just gonna lose guaranteed 2 games that we wasn't supposed to lose.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Every year. Like even when we went to Hawaii, we lost 2 games. We lost to Tulane that year, and we lost to
South Florida. Somebody
South Florida
game.
Yeah, like it's always 2 games that we're not supposed to lose.
Yeah.
South Florida was one of the sorriest teams in the conference. Tulane wasn't that good, and we was just coming off the Mississippi State win when we lost to them. So it's like
nigga went and goddamn kneeling and goddamn down there won in that hole against Jerry Riggs and them. Like I'm like, man, nigga.
It used to be wild though, cause like when we played Oklahoma, we ran so much man coverage, and then we go play fucking Rice or something, and we can't get in man. Why not? Shit, wow.
Y'all wasn't supposed to win. No, I ain't saying that. I'm just saying like the strategy was stupid, like you said.
That shit was wild.
How you can play man against this talent, but you can't play man against less talent?
Well, it ain't even that. It's you don't even try.
Yeah.
That tells you that's
I can see you getting your ass.
That's coaching. Yeah. Have it built in, and if we lose on it a couple times, all right, we tried.
What was the score that Tennessee game? 17-6?
17-14, I think.
That shit was
17-14.
Yeah, because I remember Hack threw that bitch to Lance. And
dropped that bitch.
Hack threw a goddamn bullet, though, but
he dropped that bitch.
Yes. That was the loudest stadium?
No,
South Carolina.
Easily. That goddamn Gamecock loud as a motherfucker.
Fool, like I think the way it's built, it's like
because you're on top of each other.
Man, fool, like that shit was by far the loudest stadium that I had been in. Neyland got, of course, way more people, but they shit. South Carolina shit was loud as fuck.
Even louder. The field was moving, nigga.
Dope was loud live.
It's live.
It's just live as fuck.
But it's so much opener. It's so much more open
that did the thing. But all that shit was live. All that shit was live and loud.
You got to be in South Carolina.
Yeah, man, that shit was different. I ain't gonna even lie. Like that shit was by far the loudest place.
And the crazy thing is, fool, I had a conversation with a guy at work about this like on Tuesday, just past Tuesday. He like the loudest stadium in South Carolina, and nigga, and you saw how me and him said it immediately, no thought process.
Yeah, that's crazy.
South Carolina.
They'll play that bitch. It be loud.
That cock was loud, nigga. It was a cock.
It was loud in that bitch. I can't even stunt. Yeah, it was loud.
And then them niggas were fucking with you.
Then them niggas beat our ass.
And then they just was good. Like, I mean, that SEC ball, like I said, it's like them trenches in the SEC is real, man. You see them big ass nigga athletic as fuck.
They move.
Them nigga be 290 and you be looking and they not fat.
Yeah.
Everybody big
it's
Jew
290 not fat.
Everybody big Jew with muscles. athletic, and not gonna get a personal foul.
Big black ass nigga.
Oh, third down.
With a nigga a little leather, black leather shoe looking ass niggas. And them niggas be good at fuck, fool. Yeah. So, I want to ask y'all this. Somebody had asked me this week. This shit was wild. They asked me which color peanut M&M is your favorite.
Blue.
Red. Something about the color red, even though they all taste the same.
You about to say them motherfuckers are the same.
That's what I was saying. He answered it, but it's like,
Even though they all taste the
motherfucker,
same.
them all taste they all the same. They just got
Chocolate covered peanut.
it ain't like Skittles where you got like lime and strawberry. That shit food
Starburst.
coloring, nigga. Food coloring.
I don't fuck with the
red.
yellow.
That nigga said blue. You realize that bitch tastes like a blueberry.
Yeah, it tastes like a blue M&M. I don't fuck with that yellow. That shit, nah. She probably got a yellow 5 in it.
I saw some shit too this week.
Yellow 5.
I want to ask.
Wild shit.
I want,
That's a wild
That shit
time.
wild shit.
I want to ask you, since you've been kind of going back and forth. Do therapists really be working out? Cause that nigga look like he just splashed water in there and then say his watch broke.
His watch said, dude.
I can vouch for him, my boy.
That nigga said 4 times. Yeah, my watch ain't working today, but
He been trimming up a little bit.
like he
I saw him the
splashed
other
a
day.
little water on their face.
I saw him the other day. Now I will say I think that he's working out. He's trimming out a bit, but to the amount that his watch says, I don't believe it.
No, I said I vouch for him.
I'm
A few
fucking
times
with
I
him,
went-
man.
That
I
nigga
went-
ran 99 miles according to his watch. No, nigga, you did 18 minutes.
I only brought that up though because I saw that nigga say about 5 times. My watch didn't capture my workout.
I ain't gonna lie, my boy remotivated me though. He kind of wanted to start these challenges to go 4 for 4, 5 for 5 each week, and just for the sake of doing it and getting back into the groove of things, man. I've been doing it with him, so he remotivated me. But I think his watch line though. That nigga got a lot of calories.
His watch line.
9,000 calories.
I
in
got
8
a 4
minutes.
for 4 for you, all right.
Wendy's.
Yes, sir.
How you tell somebody? Let's say you rock with somebody real hard, right? But every time you try to like tell them something or offer advice, they get mad. They get upset. Like y'all almost get in a fight about them getting upset. Let's just say they about to do something that you know, like, man, you fucking up. Do you offer your opinion or do you be quiet?
Yeah.
If we
gotta
about to
offer-
fight
you
every
gotta
time,
offer your
at
opinion.
some time, I think I just like, nah. He ain't
I'm
really my
saying
shit.
it. Nigga, you just gonna stop talking to me. But I'm not gonna not voice my opinion about you fucking up.
Hey.
I'm sorry, Ty. If you
What
fucking
does
up,
it? What does it mean if the nigga ain't gonna listen to you? What
I don't
do you
care.
say?
I don't care.
You said what you said. You did all you could do.
I ain't gonna condone it. I feel like me saying nothing is me condoning it. And I ain't gonna condone it. If you fucking up, fucking up. At least I'm trying not to.
After it happened, are you are y'all I told you so kind of person, or you just kind of go?
Yeah, I told you so. Like personally, like
Yeah,
me, you talk to me.
definitely gonna be, I told you.
Yeah, nigga, I told you.
That's- You say it.
I told you. I told you.
Sometimes I will, sometimes I'm not.
It
Because
depends on
sometimes
how
I know that
sensitive
you
it
know
is.
that
You
I
know
told
what the
you
fuck
that,
on right.
and there ain't no reason to tell you I told you so. But if you like we come back and we laughing about it, I told you, motherfucker.
That's what's gonna come up. I told you, dumb man, don't do that.
I had a younger family member. She ain't talking to me right now because she was trying to get an apartment. And I was like, you can't afford that. And it was like her first apartment. So I was like, no, you maybe can think you can pay that note, but then what about with Alabama Power Club? You got to feed yourself. You need another car, shit like that. Like
So
your first apartment,
she factored in nothing but rent.
pretty much. Oh, I can afford this. No, you can't.
Nothing but rent.
Is she mad at you about it?
Yeah, because I told her that's stupid.
That's how I go. That's kind of what I'm saying. Like some people, they get upset when you try to like tell them something, but then like you're not telling them nothing for no reason, or
Right.
just like to fuck with people. Like, hey, I mean, I probably tried this, I did this, or I got a knowledge base that kind of tell me that that's a bad idea.
Right.
Because I was like, you've never heard anybody say, oh, man, I had the best first apartment. Nobody has ever said that.
My shit was in a dungeon, nigga.
Some people got experiences like
Some
that.
do.
Though.
Some do.
Well, this ain't you.
Yeah,
You ain't them.
I understand. I just know some people goddamn.
Some people privileged enough to do it, but me, nigga, if I had to do it myself off of the school.
I
check
feel
that
like my
was
first apartment was live.
I do too. I feel like my dungeon was
remember.
live. Who ain't
Hickory
gonna lie?
no.
Hickory no. That was your first one? Hickory no.
That was straight.
Yeah, mine was what was it? It was me, Trey, and was it Jay Gutter, and on Validale. I was
I ain't
Oh.
seen Gutter. So what happened to Gutter? He
don't
just
even know.
disappeared.
Oh, and then she doing it with no roommates. First apartment.
Oh yeah,
No
yeah,
roommate.
yeah.
You better get your roommate or
yeah,
two,
yeah,
baby.
Yeah, you got
Or two, at
Well,
least
no.
two. Shit,
Yeah,
I
I
had
had to
two.
agree. Me and Carlos in the Overlook.
That was your first
That
one?
was it. That's what mine. It was the Overlook, but it was something else at that time. I think.
Olympia
But it was
Village.
me, Trey, and goddamn.
But,
Yeah, me and Coach.
but I think Will and like CJ or some other niggas, I think they stayed in like a 5-bedroom apartment.
Shit, that was with Lance and them. Lance and Blake.
Yeah, they had live at Little House.
They,
That
they had,
was a
the,
nice
they had the
house.
good connects.
But yeah,
that
man,
was later in life. That was later in life.
But that's good that you tell them. Like I feel like at least tell them. But there are some cases where sometimes I just like I don't like Todd said, I ain't finna fight with you about some shit I know stupid.
Right.
So if you want to make that decision, you gotta sometimes let people make the decision that because at the end of the day, we all because I could be wrong. So you got to make the best decision for yourself. Right. And if that shit turn out to be wrong, and what I said, then hey.
Sometimes it's real simple though. I just hit it, pull the king right. Sometimes big spit, man. Sometimes it's real simple though. Like, man, simple financials. Can you afford to pay for it? And based off what you're doing now, you either can afford it or you can't. Now, I'm not saying you can't get into it and then you go do something else, get you some more financials and get into it. Cool. But based off what you have now, I can sit here and really say that you can or you can't afford it. And you can too.
Hey.
Yeah, it's just exhausting fighting with a motherfucker about some shit that you, and like you say, and rather it's opinion based. Like you say, most times you can figure some shit out. Like you can sit down, like you say with the apartment shit, right? Using that example, you knew, hey, this gonna be too expensive. Yeah. But if you knew that and you knew this nigga was gonna argue or respond the way, like shit, like it's a way you can say that lovingly or nicer. Than saying like that's still stupid. Like that's probably why the nigga don't talk to you. But I'm just,
I told you.
Well, another question: have you lived in a place where you thought that was too expensive yourselves? Not too expensive, but sometimes you felt like you was reaching. I honestly, when I first moved on 280, I really felt like I was reaching. But
yeah, I mean, you can feel reaching, and you don't like doing that. Like you got the apartment. All right, you paying for it, but you can't really do shit else. That ain't fun either.
House poor.
That shit ain't no
As a kid, it was.
I don't know. I feel like most places that I lived, it was at where I should be.
Yeah, where you should be.
I think
it might have been hard because of circumstances. Right. Like it get difficult
shit
sometimes,
happens,
but
yeah.
I'm okay being here.
I think that sometimes I move places where I figured my next step could be. Like I can't afford it right now, but I'm gonna work hard enough to. I'm gonna be all right.
That's a good way to be.
I'm gonna be all right. You know
I mean,
what
because that's pushing.
I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna push myself. I'm gonna get a new car. I don't need no fucking new car.
But 280 was cheap when you moved out there.
Was cheap.
But not really.
And you had roommates.
I had a roommate, but when I moved by myself, I was like, shit.
Yeah, when I first moved by myself, that was
right there. When me and Mark, and then I moved in the same apartment complex away from
that shit wasn't cheap.
Hell no, that shit it's like a stack. It was shit with like a stack. Well,
you had the townhouse one though.
I had the one. No.
He had the one bedroom on that backside.
Yeah, it was just a one bedroom flat.
Shit, my one bedroom over there was so like $595, baby.
Yeah, that's when you
like
first got that nigga. But by the time I did it after me and Mark lived there,
my shit was like
that shit like a stack, fool.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think
it was a stack.
I think you're making it.
No,
up.
it was a stack. It was then I had the Challenger, so that was a car note. I was overliving my shit.
You was Mr. Impulsive then.
Yeah, I was overliving
that nigga
my
just
shit.
dropped that hoe. Like, damn, they got a Challenger.
Yeah, I just was overliving my shit, and made it work. But figure some shit out, I guess.
But we had that bitch on lock though. On in that apartment on 280, everybody was out there.
Yeah, because we got a good deal.
Yeah.
We always got a good deal somewhere. Nigga be like, man, they got such over here. Southwest. Speaking of deals that used to be deals, we like to travel. Can't get right. I always like to speak up about shit that be changing in the travel world. But Southwest Airlines just said that they're making significant changes for the first time in over a decade. After more than 50 years that everybody board how you want, sit where you want shit is now changing. And they will begin assigning seats. They also will offer, like, if you want to play additional, a little bit additional, you can get premium seating that'll offer a little bit more leg room for the people who okay with paying it. Y'all like this deal? Y'all cool with it? What y'all think about this new Southwest transition?
I want the $49.99 deal to go to goddamn LA. That's what I want. That's what I go to you for, Southwest. Your ass don't have no TV. You still ain't gonna have no TV, and the price gonna go up. I don't want to do it. And sometimes y'all have the audacity to be the same price as Delta.
Audacity.
No TVs.
Barely got peanuts.
Sometimes they don't have that. They only have the good cookies that Delta got. Not a little I don't even know the name of it.
Delta my go-to. I like Delta.
Yeah, Biscoff. Yeah, them.
Biscoff.
They I don't know, fool. Like
Talking to Mike.
I don't really see them niggas. What is it? The assigned seating shit. I never got why they never assigned seats. They had so many problems with that shit often, but now I see that.
I never
being
had a
good
problem.
thing.
What you calling the problem?
I ain't never
Like,
had a need though.
For them
You
niggas
get in
not
your
to have-
zone and sit where the fuck you want to sit at.
And I usually set my
Like, if
alarm
somebody,
for
like-
24 hours before.
If somebody like missed a flight prior and they put them on that flight, and you didn't pay for a seat, and this person missed their flight,
They over it.
No. They put them on the standby list.
Yeah,
They do, and I'm saying,
the
last
last coming on the
list,
plane.
if they have a seat on that bitch, nigga, I done paid. This nigga missed this shit.
You could just
So,
stop talking
nigga-
about this one.
So,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I'm saying to you,
You're
is,
not
like,
gonna lose your seat if you pay for it.
I know, but what I'm saying to you, okay, I get what you're saying.
Okay.
I get it.
But you can try it if you want.
Go ahead, fight it out.
This would be great entertainment.
Fight
No,
it
you
out.
good.
I say fight it out. I said
No, what I was saying with like, okay, so the nigga, like, say you miss your flight, right? And like you on the standby list now. There's no assigned seating, but they have a seat on the plane, or they make a mistake and say there's a seat on.
so.
the plane.
Me being on standby, I might be way in the back of the bag by the bathroom, smelling shit all night. I ain't gonna get your seat.
I just like the assigned seating shit. How about that?
They're going to board everyone, and then
Even though there's no seating, right? Let's say this plane has 80 seats, and they know that they sold 78 tickets. It's not about where you sit at. You can sit anywhere on there. We've sold 78 tickets, so it should be two to stand by. Everybody who paid is gonna get on first. You're standby.
Gotcha.
If there's an available seat after we didn't set our or whatever, then we're gonna give you this seat.
I got you. I just like the assigned seating shit.
I seen a nigga on
I
a
do.
buddy pass with Delta stay in the airport for 24 hours.
Stay there.
That's standby shit, fool. If the flight full,
You over it.
sorry.
I ain't never had no bad experience on Spirit or fucking Southwest. Me
I
personally.
never did.
My,
When you
my
flew- when
worst
you flew
experience
Spirit?
with them layovers.
Well,
dog.
shit, that's when I used to love it when Spirit and Southwest was here going to New Orleans.
No,
I used to go
okay.
home
Them
for
flight
my-
delays
Go
in
home for my
Southwest,
little
I hate that
$72.
shit with a passion. Like
Shit,
you always
American.
get stuff
It's been a while,
in-
though. It's
in
been a while.
Dallas or somewhere. Or
That's
Charlotte.
American. American will fuck
Them
you
niggas
up.
will have
in
your ass
Dallas.
in the
Man.
airport, boy.
American are worse to me.
Man, them niggas will
American
fuck
and
you up.
United, no. I think that was American when that bitch turned
That's
around in the
everybody.
middle of the air.
That's all. That's 90%.
Everybody but Delta, clearly. He got bodied.
I definitely got biased.
I hate 90% of them niggas.
Delta just know what to do, I think. They just got it down packed to me. But I know a lot of people who
But
like
wouldn't it-
Southwest because of that, their seating thing. People have always liked Southwest because it's just kind of easy. You get on this bitch and then
Go sit down.
And I gotta be honest, it was because of the emergency row. Like I like to sit on that row, but if it ain't no assigned seating, I can't
I
get
ain't
to
gonna lie
that
to you.
bitch first. You see what I'm saying? Like
I've never been on a comfortable plane, me personally.
that row, if you get on it,
All
man,
of that shit is uncomfortable and small.
I
and too
love that
small
fucking
for me,
row,
so-
nigga.
my whatever my brother picked for me that time when I came back from Ireland, that bitch had some leg room. I was with that big guy.
Yeah, some seat back, some lay down.
Real.
Y'all,
yeah,
y'all
yeah.
been on one of them yet? The big space plane.
Nah, I ain't been on that yet.
That bitch, yeah.
You talking about like with the 3 rows?
You can lay down.
No,
Oh, you talking about
with
like
the
the
little
Delta
beds
One.
and shit.
With the bed.
Yeah,
the big-
Delta
Oh,
You
One
got a
and
compartment in
No.
that bitch.
United Emirates and shit.
Nah, my change ain't
Yeah,
going
yeah.
in there.
Nigga, some of them
hootie shit
tickets
down.
4,000
That
yen.
hootie shit down.
Nah, I
I
go-
ain't been on there.
to go to Atlanta.
Yeah, that shit wild. But hopefully one day I do get my ass on there. Y'all seen the crazy shit from it look like straight out of Jurassic Park in Houston because of the floods and the heavy rain. They got a new worm that just I don't know what the fuck.
That bit duplicate?
Like
Yeah,
you
I saw
cut the
that.
bitch in half
That
and
bitch
it turned into a new worm.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
Fuck no.
I thought most worms do that though.
No, nah, you cut this. It's an invasive worm.
That bit become a whole new worm.
Yeah, like
Shit.
it got toxins and shit in it, and it can cause skin irritations and shit if you touch it. But if you cut that motherfucker in half, he becomes a new worm, and they just keep on living.
It grows a head, and now you got 2 worms.
Damn.
Pause.
So you just need to set
They
them
say
bitches on fire.
if you see it, it's black and yellow. It's very distinctive.
Black and
if you
yellow, black
pick it
and
up,
yellow,
you
black
gotta
and
use
yellow.
gloves to touch it.
Oh, because it's like toad that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But like
Man,
that's
too
what I'm
much.
saying.
Mutant No, man.
worm.
Like,
How that bitch just appeared though? That's the thing I didn't see.
They brought it over from China. It's one of those migrated over.
Another China virus.
flat
Huh?
one.
I'm sick of them niggas. Them niggas.
China
Them
virus.
niggas got some weapons, boy. Them
They got
niggas be
that. Them
used.
niggas started. Them niggas finished in second place in swimming last night. What the fuck is going on?
Second place.
Yeah,
Them niggas, man.
Not in diving.
In swimming. I'm
Not-
talking about
oh,
swimming.
Swimming.
In
okay.
swimming, they don't
Yeah.
usually be up there.
I
Yeah,
know.
they don't
That's what I'm
usually be in that
saying.
shit, but now they in.
Oh, they
in
cheat.
top 3.
Yeah, nigga,
It's
number
Australia,
2 in swimming.
us, and fucking China.
Test they ass.
Now them niggas know how to dive. Them motherfuckers dive like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
Them
Xi
niggas
Jinping-
know how to
Them
dive.
niggas don't splash.
Xi Jinping been diving for 38 years. Oh,
Yeah, them niggas
That's
can
racist.
dive, man.
But
No, it's not. That be their name, fool. It be Pings and Chings
That
and
is-
Jangs.
Hit it to her.
I don't care, man.
Thoughts, opinions, and who
I
to
will take
hit
it,
it.
man. I've been playing with them people's name on the Olympic games since Nintendo.
What's
and that's
the
been
name,
their
man?
name.
What's the name?
Blame Nintendo.
the
Xing
name?
Ping Pang. That's their last name, man.
Dummy.
but if somebody say
That's very offensive.
Keith James can show damn run,
They ain't lying. I don't care, nigga. I don't be offended by much. Shit, they ain't me. I don't care. Yeah, nigga, LeBron James. You think I care?
Those thoughts and opinions are who these
But I
who
guarantee
these
you,
alone.
I guarantee you can find a diver named Ping right now. I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. Shit, man.
He just gonna keep doubling down in it
Yeah,
too.
because
this shit is wild. It's taking
What's the name
resources.
again? Who I forgot? What's the name? What their name is again?
Do you know what event they won in?
Swimming.
Synchronized diving yesterday.
No,
No,
y'all
y'all
said the one
said they came
diver.
in second. They didn't win. They came in
They
second.
came in second in third in swimming.
What event? Do you remember?
Nigga named
400
nigga named Long,
400 meter relay.
Yang, Lin, Chang. I ain't saying crazy stuff, man. Nigga, that be their name, fool. I'm sorry, man. I ain't trying to be racist or offensive. That be their goddamn name. They be like James, goddamn Chris. Threw the ball. What the fuck am I gonna be offended for? I did it. Y'all niggas crazy, man. Everything's so offensive nowadays. I'm sick of that shit, man. I don't care.
We don't make the rules.
Yeah,
Nigga
we
named
don't, we
Yang,
don't.
man. The nigga named Yang. I ain't create this. Nigga named Yang.
Those thoughts and opinions
Nigga
of
named
Hooties and
Yang.
Hooties alone does not reflect the thoughts and opinions of the Dummies
I don't care,
podcast in
man.
its entirety.
Name Yang. Man, shit. I ain't create some shit, man.
Who?
Welcome
I
back.
got a study for you.
I'm back, man. I'm back. What's up?
A middle schooler just won an award this week for a science project in which they found out that on average, 70% of ice that you get from fast food is dirtier than toilet water.
And that's a fact.
believe it.
That's a fact. I believe it too. I think it's that. I think that's a low percentage. Actually, I think all ice is dirty because the machine itself is dirty.
They don't be cleaning that bitch up.
Hell no, nigga. The ice machine never gets cleaned up. Like never, fool. So all ice you get from the good Chick-fil-A ice, trash. Okay, it's dirty.
Nigga be
Shit.
chewing that bitch.
Right, y'all be getting that ice. That shit be filthy, fool.
Oh, it's soft too.
The ice machine don't get cleaned until it break down.
Yeah. So I'm with that study, and I think that study number is low.
Then they put that
I'm gonna
bitch
give
in
me
a
some
big
ice.
bucket and
You an ice drinking nigga. That's why I was
So
give me my,
shit,
give my
Birmingham
drink.
water the same exact thing.
Get my
So-
drink neat. I don't care if it's lemonade, nigga. Give it to me neat.
So when you go to fast food place, you don't get ice.
I really get water from. I don't really get drinks from fast
Okay,
food
the
places.
water they got ice in.
I don't
right?
get that. Nah, they'll give you a bottle of water.
Oh, okay.
You ever get lemons?
No,
When you
because
eat-
I know like they even say that in a at a bar. Don't get the lemon and the lime. That shit dirty as fuck. Especially with the knife they cut it with. Don't get that shit. Don't get it in your
All that shit
Don't get it in your Modelo. None of that.
Man, it's hard to go out to eat now because like my head, I just know all that shit look nasty.
All of it's
now.
dirty,
Yeah,
fool.
but I mean, you just put
It'd
it on
be-
your food and eat that shit.
It be everything for like little shit like a lady. Like if you got a twist cap, the bartender she gonna use her hand to open your bottle. She done touch your whole lip ring. Goddamn. For real, she has. Fool. That's why when I get my bottle bill,
They pop it open.
the twist top stop.
Oh
Most bartenders gonna pop out.
A Bud Light, they gonna twist top it.
Not bartenders.
no, they pop it.
Pop it.
I done seen a nasty twist top.
Well,
You should
Well, the bars he probably was at. He
Yeah.
probably
No,
did.
fool, yes, y'all same balls. I done seen them at a film, but like the twist top, they'll twist it off. Like I get the Modelo's, they'll pop them all, but if you get a little Budweiser, Bud Light gonna twist that thing off.
a real bartender should pop off.
And even that food else, even if they pop it off, look, you know what they're doing? Pop, and their hand's still at the top of your bill.
But not every, some of them is twist top, and not all of them even have an option for you to be able to pop it off.
Because even with the pop off food, their hand is still at the top of your beer.
Them bottles ain't got nothing but a twist.
I always
There's
choose
what beer you can't
Bought
pop
off.
off.
I said, for instance, my wife drank Michelob.
You don't have to.
In a white bottle that you don't do nothing but twist it off.
Yeah, like
You talking about the aluminum ones?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So some of it, just be careful, man.
Guy,
Look
he
at
helped
it.
me. You saw how I said
Right, nigga, got that nigga right.
That
Oh,
gritted
I-
through the teeth on you. My wife drink.
You right there. You right. My bad, G.
He was right.
My bad,
Yeah,
G.
my boy showed me how to handle your motherfucking I said, shut the fuck up.
I mean, sometimes you gotta know you ain't wrong.
In seriousness, we saw this week the video released of the Sonya Massey shooting. I know at this table a lot of us don't, watch videos like that. So if you haven't seen it, that's understandable. I get why you wouldn't want to see it, and quite frankly, this one's probably one of the worst ones. They're all bad. It was horrible to see, horrible to watch. On July the 6th, 2024, 36-year-old Sonya Massey was shot and killed by a police officer in Illinois. A lot of different videos have come out this week, and so a lot of people are now reacting to the videos that they saw. If you've seen the video, I can't see how somebody could stomach even watching it. There was also a video of her son and her dad came out, basically saying that they were misled even until the video came out. They said that they kept saying that she was shot, but they wouldn't say exactly how she was shot. They kept leaving out the fact that the police officer shot her and why she was shot. I don't know if any of y'all seen it or watched it, but after watching it, you can clearly see that something was definitely wrong with this police officer. Don't look like he should have been there. Didn't have any de-escalation skills or anything. Actually, to me, in my opinion, escalated it.
Right, only escalation skills.
Yeah. I don't know. Another police shooting. Here we are. What's your thought?
This was like his what it was like.
Fourth or fifth.
lot of
Fourth or fifth.
offense.
Yeah.
2 or 3 years.
No,
Yeah.
fourth or fifth police city or whatever.
That he
You know,
worked for.
Because he didn't been fired.
Yeah, they can get fired. Yeah, you get fired from this city police department and then just go to another one.
It was just his whole approach.
Afterwards.
Like she didn't say anything. She didn't say, I'm gonna throw this water on you, I'm gonna put this water on you. She literally just said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And this man said, you better not, I'm shoot you in your motherfucking face.
Yeah.
And another
Right.
video came out from a different angle showing she actually she didn't even have no water in her hand for real. She had
I don't care if she had water in her hand.
Yeah, like
I don't care if she had hot water in her hand.
It don't matter what she
like I still can't figure out why they were even in her house.
She called them.
No. Listen.
But she didn't have
Did you
that
watch the
right-
video?
right
No,
and
no,
I ain't
no,
trying to be
no.
funny. Did
No,
any of y'all watch the video?
no,
Okay,
no,
great.
no.
So what I'm trying to say is I can't figure out why they were even in her house because she called them because she said that she heard something outside the window. They came to the porch. You can see it on the video. They're standing outside the porch. She said that, I heard something out the window. They said, okay, cool. We checked it out. Nothing's there.
You good?
Right. Leave.
Yep.
Go. You're on her porch. Why are you inside? Because the next thing it show is them inside asking for her ID. Why you need her ID? Ain't shit outside. Go away. And the other officer looked like he was ready to okay, nothing, everything. He was ready to walk off. The other guy was like, well, can we see your ID? And so the other officer he was there, and you know how it is. Maybe in that moment, I don't want to necessarily overstep.
Hey, man, get the ID, whatever.
But
I hope this nigga stop bullshitting there.
yeah, but it's like they had no reason to even be in her home to begin with. You checked it out. There's nothing wrong. Bye. Leave. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said I'm still trying to figure out what even prompted them to go inside her home. She wasn't threatening. She was outside in like a little robe or something, maybe. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was chilling. She wasn't irate. She was just like, I called you because I heard something at the window. They was like, oh yeah, we've already checked the premises. There's nothing here.
Okay.
Okay, great, good.
Bye.
Leave.
Right.
Yeah, bye. I mean, you ain't even got to say bye. It should just be like, okay, anything else you need? No?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for coming.
It did kind of cut. Like, that's what I'm sick
Yeah,
of, too.
it
Like,
cut.
That's part of why I do this, because I hate how every fucking story, every video that come out, you
It
can
cut.
see them cutting. Like, we really, literally didn't
It cut.
see why they went inside.
Well, like I don't know what made them go in because it cut to them asking her for her ID because she couldn't find it
Because these videos is from the police camp.
from the dash cam. So they're gonna have to
cut some
explain.
out.
They're gonna have to explain what that cut was, and because I'm sure. I mean, at this point, let's just back up. At this point,
He probably
the
was wild.
police. I can't say what led up or what the father. I can't attest to that. I'm gonna trust what he's saying. But the officer has been fired. He has been charged with first degree murder. And that's something that we don't see often. Looks like they're going very fast in doing it. Now I don't know how much they drug their feet leading up to that, to make them finally do it. I don't know none of that. I can't attest for that. But we do see that they going straight into charging them for murder. But I really do want to know what that cut was, because why did you end up in this lady's house? Yeah. And she was having trouble finding her ID. And she had a pot of water boiling. And so the other officer, the cool officer, I just say, I don't know if he was cool or not. I'm just calling him the cool officer. Was like, oh, there's some water over there. So she got up to go cut it off because it was just boiling on the stove.
And then my boy found no reason to be mad at that.
Because they told her to get the pot or something, didn't it?
Yeah, she went over there to cut it off. And she was calm. She wasn't, fuck y'all while y'all in here. She was like, she looked like somebody, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not guilty of anything. I'm just at home and I called y'all because I thought I heard something. And I don't know if maybe, I don't even want to say that. I don't know what led to when she was getting ready to pour out the water. She just like, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Like talking to the officer. She probably knew something was off with this man. She's like, I rebuke you. And he was like, what did you say? She's like, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And the nigga said, you better not, I'll shoot you in your motherfucking face. And then he was like, put that damn pot, put the pot down. And then it escalated, a bunch of shots.
Mm-hmm. He said he was going to shoot this woman, man. And he did it. Like the father got on there and said, like, this wasn't his first incident where he was reprimanded for, aggressive behavior or whatever, what have you. Man, when these people show you who they are on these jobs, man, you got to believe these people, man.
Especially these kind of
like them kind of people like that, bro. Like, I'm sure there's background checks that you have to go through, all the proper channels just to make sure these people are fit to carry this particular job out and do these particular jobs. Now, yes, I did not watch that video because of how egregious, it was.
Yeah,
I didn't want to do that. But it's just senseless. And the behavior afterwards showed there was no remorse for what he had done.
Yeah.
And like you said, now I did watch enough of the video to see, like, the guy who did have his body cam on, he was not with that shit at all, boy.
Yeah.
He was not with none of that shit.
The guy was trying to save her and everything.
The boy was trying to save her.
He went to go, he's like, no, don't worry about it. It's a headshot.
Just disrespecting this lady. So this guy, everything that should happen to him and needs to happen to him, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that, let it be what it is.
Yeah.
Because he had nothing, like this woman did absolutely nothing. This is senseless in every sense of the word. So I pray Gen Pop amongst you.
Not gonna do it, but I want that
pray
too.
Gen Pop amongst you.
Sometimes being away from Gen Pop is worse for him too.
No.
They just put him in solitary, but you ain't gonna get
solitary sometimes
poked up.
Yeah. And I pray that they know everybody. I pray that everybody in there knows what you've done, the amount of hurt that you've caused, and whatever punishment you get in Gen Pop, you deserve. I'm just, and I'm never one of those, this person deserves this, because I really kind of hate that word. But in this case, yeah, you deserve all bad that comes to you.
Did you see that the video they showed after? One of the third officer arrived and like, where's the gun? Where's the gun? He was like, oh, she don't have a gun.
Yeah.
He was kind of like,
he was kind
of
arrogant with it.
Yeah, he was kind of like blow, like,
she got a water pot.
She ain't have a gun.
Right.
Then when he walked out, at this point, it's like 15 police officers out there. And he, like, all of them just kind of looking at him kind of crazy. And he was like,
talking crazy. Like,
he was like, yeah, she was crazy as fuck. He was like,
this is crazy.
No, she wasn't.
You crazy as fuck.
Right. You the crazy one here.
It's you, nigga.
So I'm not one of the ones who think that all police officers are bad. Yeah. This was a bad police officer.
He's a
this
bad
was a trash police officer.
Bad person.
Yeah.
Bad morals. And maybe I know we don't like to bring that in there, but he gotta be mentally unstable to be thinking about the way he was thinking.
Yeah, the way he was thinking was
that's
just totally.
Mentally,
was totally.
And I'm not going to. That's
it
not
was
a chocolate.
totally uncalled for.
He was out of touch with everything. Like he still. At the end of it, didn't think he did anything.
And then he even said,
"You're mentally fucked up."
He said after, like, "Oh, I'm not gonna take no boiling water. That's crazy."
Yeah, you mentally fucked up.
bro. Like,
food.
That's what I get shot in the face for?
If I get fired from Target ain't affecting anybody's life for real. I can no longer work at Target. So how can you? This was his like third, fourth department.
A cop.
And you got people's lives in your hands, literally. It's no way, like, if you get fired from any police department that you can go be a police somewhere else.
It's systemic, man. It's deeper than that. You know, and some people welcome that kind of person sometimes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Unfortunately.
For this type of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta.
And they
you
probably-
can't ignore
he-
these
he-
kind of
Because
stuff.
think about all the shit.
The crazy thing is, he probably got somebody whispering in his ear, I appreciate what you did.
His
Family, like they mad that he's getting backlash for what he did.
his funding shit is probably whatever you call that shit.
Like the Rittenhouse kid.
Yeah.
Bail ready. If he gets one, he shouldn't get one. Come on now, be smart. No bail. Fuck that.
He probably gonna have a top lawyer. His
You know they gonna pay for
his
it.
bank account probably crazy right now.
The Proud Boys gonna pay for it.
And then like to make this a political thing too, that's more trash shit. That shit was absolutely uncalled for and unnecessary. And I know we ain't going there, but that shit was fucking ridiculous.
Everything is not just political. Everything
I know,
is black
but
and
what
white.
I'm saying-
No, I'm saying everything shouldn't be.
Right.
But they gonna find a way to make it that way.
Man,
I don't even like commenting on stuff like this because I don't like to
that shit was
possibly say
disgusting, bro.
something wrong.
Yeah,
and,
that's
you
why
know,
I'm sticking to
you know,
That
straight.
shit
all
was
that happened,
utterly
you know.
disgusting, dog. Like at this point, you.
But I can't agree with that.
Huh?
I can't agree with
That
that.
shit was utterly disgusting, fool.
Can't agree with that. I'm sorry.
Like, this woman called you to do your fucking job, bro. Which is protect and serve, motherfucker. And that shit wild, fool.
Yeah, I don't know how we like always when we talk about these kind of stories, it's almost impossible to pivot,
Right.
and go to the next segue, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, hard to pivot, but music, Mustard on our beat, hope. DJ Mustard dropped the album. What was the name of it, Todd?
Mustard on a beat, ho.
That's what it should have been called. Faith of a Mustard Seed. That's it. Faith of a Mustard Seed.
Yeah.
He dropped his album. Is that his first? Is that Mustard first?
It ain't his first.
Like his second one. Anyway, he dropped it. Did y'all have a chance to check it out? If so, what was y'all thoughts and feedback of Faith of a Mustard Seed?
Got beats to goddamn fool. That nigga can make a beat. Hey, but that song with Kodak.
Yeah, that shit live.
This one with Charlie Wilson and Ty Dolla, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that shit was dope. And the other everything Ty Dolla was on was dope.
I like how he come on with Kurt Franklin.
Yeah,
That was cool
that
little
shit
intro.
pretty cool,
Live
too.
little beat to the goddamn talk over.
Kurt.
That is the last song, Pray For Me. That was pretty dope. Like,
Yeah.
Overall, pretty solid about it.
Yeah, they had Young Thug on there talking about
He
his
has
mission.
a lot of features on that hoe. But that Yak, boy, I can't wait for him to drop.
I'm telling you, I can't wait.
That man,
I think he
boy.
gonna drop the best project he done dropped.
Yeah.
It was dope too. He said that Nipsey and that Nipsey told him to name his album Faith of a Mustard.
Yeah.
So that was dope to still see Nipsey influence, on it.
Faith of a Mustard
I like, we know Mustard is Cali, but just to hear all that Cali sound, I really hope Cali rappers keep with the trend right now and keep they sound because it's a dope ass sound right now.
Man.
You know what I mean? So
And it's needed. Everybody don't need to sound like Atlanta.
Right.
So
You hadn't heard
make
it?
your own shit.
No, I listened to a couple of songs off of it. I haven't got the opportunity to really listen. From everything I did here, it just is very, very, very West Coast, and it's an
For
acquired
sure.
taste.
That's exactly what it is.
It's West Coast. It's an acquired taste, and you got to like that to like that.
And I'm like,
And I said I'm gonna give it some more because I need to hear it. I want to hear it, but not enough to really comment on it yet. And I ain't gonna lie. I haven't always been the biggest West Coast sounding of music fan.
man, this nigga, man, production wise, boy, this nigga, I knew he was good.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga shit, like his beats and shit, that nigga might be like top 5.
Can some stuff be
Top
Not
3.
Can some stuff be
Two,
too West
maybe.
Coast?
Huh?
Can some stuff?
if that's not your speed, But like when Not Like Us came out, I liked it because it was West Coast.
West Coast.
It's, you can the reason.
And you don't get to hear that sound. I think it's time. Like I think that they could make a lot of headway if they put their rappers forward on that West Coast sound and they rapping good on it. Cause like people loving that Detroit Midwest sound right now. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, that shit was a surprise.
Yeah.
That shit came out of nowhere because I hated that little sound and that offbeat.
That little offbeat
and then that shit just was it was it.
I don't know. I can't say why you like something, but I think why a lot of people are enjoying it is because we've heard one sound for the last 15 years. The South has been
Want to hear something different?
heavy 808,
Yeah.
heavy syrup, lean, choppers, all that little shit. And now it's kind of cool to get a little mix in.
And that was the argument for a long time. We're tired of hearing the same thing over and over.
Yep.
So to hear something different is
Like I want to hear from our artists, but I don't want to.
But even with West Coast, I still want to hear a mixture. Me personally, I want to hear some West Coast built in with some new West Coast.
I really do
built
think,
in with
though,
some light West Coast.
Like if everybody gets
Built
to
in
their
with a little
region,
southern West Coast dish.
or what their
I don't
sound
wanna-
once was like New York, like somebody who stayed true to who they are in their region, like Benny the Butcher and them,
Griselda, yeah.
Griselda and them niggas, like
Well, they
all
brought it back.
beats
But they
be hard
but
and
they
that shit
sound
match
they
rap.
sound fire on some southern beats too though.
That's very true.
But they keep the New
That's
New
true.
York sounding rap.
But
Need
when
that boom
like
bap.
that song with J. Cole that Benny the Butcher got. That beat on
The
that
Caddy,
shit,
Uncle
crazy.
P's Caddy or something?
That shit crazy. But that particular beat, you can say, oh, that's a pretty dope ass West Coast beat. But that shit sound like it's southern too because of the drums.
Got the
and
mixtures in that bitch.
that. Right. But
I just like hearing niggas from where they from.
yeah, that shit.
I've always
I
enjoyed
think
that.
now is the perfect time to get back to that shit. Like you know what nigga rapping from and what region he representing based off the how his production sound and all that kind of shit because it matches raps.
When we was on when we was watching Andre 3K on there with Bruh and them, I don't know if I know at the time me and King Right saying I don't know if all y'all saw it, but Andre 3K said something. He was like, "You got to be careful because when you at the top, you're gonna be the next person on the bottom." Right. I can't ever see the South on the bottom, but if people start bringing in their music, I think they have a good chance of being relevant.
Maybe not on
The way social media and stuff is right now.
maybe not at the bottom, but like chop down a little bit, a peg or two, cause like you said, like the West Coast, you know, they got action out there. East Coast, they did have movement. A couple of things kind of stopped them, but it ain't, you know.
I got a study for you, Stock. And I don't even know it's a music study. I know you like the young nigga music, and I don't know this little nigga, but maybe you do. But it's a new DJ Drama album, a nigga named C Stunner. And you know that normally Drama goes get with niggas that's good, niggas up and coming. That's something for you might want to go try and listen to.
I ain't
see
checking
what
out.
it is.
He a Southern nigga?
I don't know. The C Stunner, I think it's Memphis-ish,
Oh, okay.
somewhere around there.
I go check it
think.
out because I
it's a
like
Drama, so-
I like when before niggas bubble.
Yeah.
I like when they on the rise, on the come up
right.
before they get too commercial because that shit be live. It was another little nigga out of Milwaukee. I found he got that little
A nigga out of
man.
Milwaukee.
It was
is
wild, but I started listening. I can't. God damn it, it's gonna fuck me up. But I was like, who is this nigga? And like you look at his shows and see like when we're here, you don't know, but his shows
I love
flooded.
that shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, he in Detroit, he in somewhere Michigan. I'm like, let me check this little nigga. And I started listening. I'm like, all right, it's live. But he sound like a Babyface Ray. He sound like a Detroit nigga, but he from Milwaukee. I like that shit. So whoever C Stunner is, no offense, I'm gonna go check it out. I love to catch nigga before they bubble.
Y'all checked out that trip.
Oh, I forgot it dropped.
Oh yeah, I listened to it. It's. I wanted to ask that question too. Do you think it's time for Trip to take a break?
Yeah, take you a little
It's
vacation.
coming. It's coming a little. I love it all. I ain't gonna lie. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it all. It's
This
all
one
fire.
was the
It's all good,
louder of
but it's
all of
becoming. It's becoming a bit redundant.
But
This
you know,
one- this
the
one
problem with
was
Trip,
good.
and I never could put my finger on it. I remember asking me and Lil Mike talked about this shit back years ago. When he had that Letter to Jalen song and all that stuff. But like Trip has always been the same his whole
Right.
career. Now when he went missing for a while, he was kind of like tripping a little bit. Like the music wasn't as good. But Trip has consistently been able to rap. But it's just something about him that the masses won't ever really just like. I don't know what it
Embrace.
is.
I love it. I love it. But
Commercials.
17 albums in 17 months, my boy.
Yeah.
And this one, like I said, this one was the weaker of all of them because all them other ones was jamming to me. Like, this ain't bad. It's just not as good.
Are we
as the
trash for
others.
judging it like that? Because it's still good music. At the end of the
It's
day.
just
could
hard
be a little bit.
It's just hard to consume this shit now, man. It's we got so much shit to consume now. Whether it's podcasts, whether it's TV shows that come out. I can't really say movies because you don't really catch good movies as often anymore.
I rarely
But
ever watch a movie over.
There's
even the movies you like.
sporting events that come, and then music. It's so much shit to consume.
Right.
Bad Boys was good, but
I watch more concerts than I used to. Like,
you watch concerts?
yeah,
Like them
when
Amazon,
Amazon and what YouTube do, like when they had
Like what
this
Kendrick
show,
did.
this
I haven't seen one in a while, but when I watched that weekend shit, that shit was live.
Ain't that like watching a festival that got 10
Imagine
artists
watching
you
that
like
tr-
on
Right.
the- It's better than watching an award show.
Man,
Imagine
Facts.
watching that
Oh,
Travis.
facts.
Those are facts.
Imagine
Facts.
watching that Travis goddamn concert.
That
with
shit,
the light-
that nigga.
that shit live, but I don't like his music. I've never liked Travis music.
I think I only like one or two of his songs.
I was thinking about watching it for the spectacle of it. Like I ain't
Yeah,
the
yeah.
biggest music.
Like when I watched that weekend shot, I like his music too, and it caught me on a Friday. I had just pulled up a car. Like, what the fuck is that? I turned that shit up.
Like you had to come.
This shit live and fuck.
it be lit,
Especially
G-Bop.
you got a nice side, at least 65 inch TV. You can actually feel like you jumping with the nigga on there.
You be jumping in front of the TV, G-Bop.
Yeah, he be dancing and shit.
G-Bop be jumping in front of the TV. Yeah.
Hey, you find a good ass concert.
We be
You watch
crowd
at the
surfing.
crib. You feel like you there. I can't lie.
crowd
That shit
surfing
do
in
be
the living
live.
room.
I can believe it.
Saturday morning. Wayne and Corday. You like that shit?
Oh yeah.
Wayne did what
Yep.
Wayne does.
Wayne has
Wayne did something else too, though, right?
DJ Premier.
the DJ Premier
Yeah,
song.
that DJ Premier shit.
I hadn't had a chance to listen to the Corday one yet.
I just
but the
hope.
last Wayne and Corday was crazy, so I could only
They
imagine.
went off
Man,
on too, though.
that nigga, man. Boy,
He better.
That nigga went
Yeah.
off.
anytime
You
you
better-
go
you
a
better-
guy
you
like
better not
that,
put it
you
out.
have to. And
You better.
He
You better
came
write
to
your
play.
best rap you can possibly come up
He
with.
came to play. Hell yeah.
You proud of that nigga?
Cause yeah, that nigga was
made-
a young nigga. That
Nigga
shit
made
dope.
G-Ball proud.
That shit dope. I can't even lie.
Y'all seen Steve Harvey had the he came out and apologized for the Family Feud best rapper list.
Yeah.
You know how
He
they,
had to, bro.
how
Who's
they
on the
that
list? I ain't
shit?
see the list. Who's on the list? LL Cool J or somebody?
Snoop.
was saying
LL Cool J. I got it right here.
Jay-Z was 10th.
Snoop
Yeah.
Dogg was number 1.
Yeah, Snoop on them one.
Tupac 2, Eminem 3, Dr. Dre 4, LL Cool J 5, Big 6, 50 Cent 7, Jay-Z 8.
And what was this category supposed to be? What's the
Best
name?
rapper.
Best rapper.
That's right.
Best rapper. Just best rapper.
That
Just
shit
rapping.
was wow.
Best rapper.
That shit was wild.
Snoop Dogg. Get the fuck
Hey,
out.
even
Dog
Steve
number
Harvey
one.
during the segment
Two,
made a joke.
pissed
three,
off,
into
yeah.
the
He was
four.
like,
Nigga, no.
he was like, I don't know who made this list.
He was like, no, at one point he was like, did y'all go to Rhode Island again and get these answers?
Snoop Dogg, the number 1 best rapper.
But he probably is
He's
the most
probably one of
popular.
the best, the most
Like, did you see
entertaining,
Snoop?
I'm
popular
talking about
rapper.
rapping.
Snoop
I'm talking about rapping though.
That
Hey,
nigga,
one.
He got all in the Olympics with it, ain't it?
I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure.
he's that.
That nigga is
He's
a
that.
glow
But,
icon.
but rapping, he's not
He's
nowhere
not that,
near
man.
number 1.
No, but who to the person that's doing these surveys? That's probably one of the only rappers they know.
And they need to
very
change
true.
They need to change it to most popular rapper. They need to change it.
That's basically what it was.
No, it wasn't. It was the best rapper.
Who this Family Feud?
I
This
know.
ain't goddamn complex.
It was called Best Rapper.
I'm only speaking about the title, best rapper.
Should have said most.
I don't give a fuck if y'all don't out of touch. Then get some DEI in that bitch. Shit, man, get some DEI in that bitch. Get some DEI in that bitch, man. If you really want to talk about it, that's all.
You know the people they ask for.
I know. Get some DEI.
Yeah.
Who
And-
Especially on
and,
that one.
and simply just
Who
change-
didn't know people?
I don't mind.
He's in that kind of room.
Because
I don't mind just changing the title of it. Shit, the
You know what?
The most famous.
What's
rappers.
crazy? I watched it. It wasn't in real time, but I watched the whole episode. I forgot who was on it, but I was like,
The celebrity won't be cool.
yeah, that's what it was. And I was like, yeah, they probably gonna say Snoop, Tupac. Was Biggie even on it? Did you say Biggie?
Yeah, he was like 6 or 7.
Okay, yeah. So like, you just got to think about.
And I know
what-
you hate Biggie, but you don't respect that.
Oh no, I'd have said that on that list because like Biggie, you just got to think about what white people gonna say, and you gonna win. I'll kill Family Feud.
I had some people in New Hampshire
Well, I kill Family Feud, but not the rapping. I would have fucked up the rap list too.
Oh yeah, because you would have said.
I want to say Snoop won.
Yeah.
I'd have say Jay-Z won.
But not all the
Lil
other
Wayne.
answers.
Lil Wayne. Was Lil Wayne on there?
No.
See?
It was a big.
One girl said Nas. It was like, And look, that's when Steve was like, see, you thinking like a hip hop head. This ain't a hip hop head list.
He said Ice Cube on that hoe too, but he
One person said Kendrick, but they were younger. So yeah,
all this shit got X's. No.
Yeah. Ass out of here.
Thank you, Steve.
I'm gonna apply.
What's number one? Give a one. Best rapper. Just rap, not song making.
We've already
rap.
done this before, and we
That's one.
don't
Give me
argue.
one. I want one. I don't care. Don't argue. Give me one.
Wayne.
Drake,
Wayne, Jay-Z, interchangeable.
Jay-Z.
All right.
Wayne or Scarface?
I like that Scarface switch.
Wayne or Scarface?
See, we ain't arguing. But Stock looking at you like,
But I
nigga,
said
you don't,
Wayne.
you don't
no
mean
way in
that.
hell you could
I
put
said
Scarface number one.
Why you can't?
He dope as
top
fuck.
five.
He top. I don't have no problem.
That's why I said Wayne first.
You said one.
I said Wayne.
You said one though.
Wayne Scarface.
I said Wayne or Scarface.
So that means
damn
he
it, I
either
said
one.
Wayne
That
first.
means he's either one or two.
So Scarface not two, he like 9 or something. Huh?
No, you put him 4 or 5.
I'm just saying not 1 or 2.
Yeah, he ain't one or two. He could be top 3.
Todd look,
Just not
said
two.
Stock
Wayne,
look disappointed in you, Todd.
I said Wayne.
I'm just look at Stock. Don't look at me.
Wayne or Scarface. Like I
Tell
like
it to Stock.
Scarface.
Tell it to Stock.
I always say
Tell it to Stock's face, man.
I don't give a fuck about Scarface. Nigga, keep going. What the fuck?
Why you let Hooter get you like that?
No,
Why you don't give a fuck about my face?
What the fuck his face mean to me?
God damn, I think Jordan Logan care about my face. Why you fucking don't give a fuck about my face? I ain't even my first saying nothing. But you better get Scarface the hell out of number one. You gotta know that.
Damn, nigga, like I ain't say Wayne at first. I said Wayne.
Yeah, but it was. Never mind.
I mean,
Shit.
we didn't ask for Scarface though.
You didn't. You didn't.
A lot of people do Wayne like how basketball do Kobe.
What you mean? Like he's the
Like if you go look at the like in basketball, when you go
Kobe
look
is
at like
Jordan?
the Shaqs and all them people, they be putting Kobe at like 6, 7, and that's how they try to do Wayne. I've been seeing a lot of lists. They be putting Wayne back down there.
those people, I don't listen.
I don't know what the fuck.
I don't listen to those.
I can't really see putting Wayne out of the top 3.
We talking about living, right?
That'd be very hard.
Just
I don't give a fuck about.
Period.
I don't give a fuck about in the grave.
Period. City girls word. Period.
What's crazy is as old as I am, though.
I say, well, if we talking about just greatest ever, I say Tupac for me.
No, Wayne is better than Tupac.
I'm with you on that. Like Tupac is my
Oh,
all-time
right,
favorite.
great, Tupac.
My all-time favorite, but Wayne is the best rapper.
Yeah, that's all I was asking. Best rapper.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
But Tupac definitely my number one.
Tupac wasn't like the best. Yeah, he wasn't that good at rapping. He was just dope as fuck.
Yeah. Well, what would you finna say?
He really wasn't.
Man, talk to that man.
Let me make sure. Tupac wasn't that good at rapping.
He was more of a poet.
Fuck his rapping.
He didn't put words together like a Lil Wayne would.
21 gun salute, dressed in fatigues, fly jeans, and boots. That's a fucking rap. That ain't a poem.
Wow, that was amazing.
It is.
It's not.
Pop, I like Pop.
Tupac.
I like Pac about what he said and what he did and how he was.
How he make you feel about
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like that effect that I say about niggas who actually they can make a song every day about what happened that day.
Great storyteller. You think he's a great storyteller?
Yes. Lil Wayne probably not making Brenda's Had a Baby.
Right.
Well, having a baby, I can't remember how it was. But
But he'll make How to Love.
He made Wayne's
He made How to Love.
He made Wayne's having a baby, basically.
That's pretty much the same fucking song.
No. He made Wayne's having a baby.
How to Love? Lil Wayne? He just was singing the shit.
that's not the same song.
Did
What is
Brenda's
talking-
have a baby?
Yes. Then How to
How to
Love?
Not how to love. I wouldn't say how to love, but I will say when he talked about when he had his daughter at 14 years
Growing
old, 15
pains.
years. When he talked about that, so that's kind of
Yes,
more
but
similar.
but he didn't bring this he didn't rap about this tragic
tragedy.
thing that happened, and he brought it to music. So no, Wayne, that's not maybe Wayne thing.
Wayne got a lot of tragic shit in there.
Understand what you're saying? Like it's
It ain't Brenda's got a baby, but
I don't know.
It's fire.
I mean, my all-time number one is Wayne, but Tupac is my.
And Brenda's Got a
My
Baby is a
favorite.
hell of a song.
Tupac is, and when I say this,
hell of a song,
Just
hell
like-
of a video, hell of a story, hell of a time in our lives. Brenda Got a
That
Baby
nigga
is got
I get around.
He got a lot of
And
mama.
I get around, mama,
Ain't got no
mama,
Dear Mama song.
mama make
So
you.
many
yeah.
tears, crazy.
So many tears, crazy. 21 Gun Salute, staring at the world through my review.
No, Pac is in my top 5. Don't get me wrong.
No, you say he wasn't a good rapper. Is what you
Rapper.
said.
He's
That's
a
exactly
poet.
what you said.
He's
you
a
say he's not a
poet.
good rapper.
When you
he's
think
more of a
about
poet.
just
that nigga
niggas that
Shakespeare.
can straight rap, like 52 bars type rapping shit.
Tupac.
That wasn't Tupac.
To me, you're totally just wrong.
Okay, well, it's opinionated.
Yeah, your opinion is bad. Like you
it's
tell
not.
Todd all the time, you can have a bad opinion. That is a horrible fucking opinion.
Wayne will out rap the hell out of
Sure,
Tupac.
but your
Well,
opinion sucks.
I'll say
So will Jay Z.
And Wayne might can't make a song that Tupac can make.
I'm not the biggest Tupac fan of them all, but I would never say Tupac's not a great rapper.
When you talking about top 1 and 2,
Yeah,
no, he doesn't belong.
I see why he's there and why he sat there for 39 years.
And we'll continue to.
It's
see.
because he can rap,
That
man.
nigga
He
can
can
rap,
rap,
man.
man. The nigga is
That
a
nigga
poetic.
was able to.
He's a
put
goddamn.
words to make them hold.
He in a
rhyme.
militia
They go
somewhere.
together.
He in the goddamn.
He is in Cuba.
He in all that shit. He in the fight the power group. He a dancer. That
Shot
nigga
the police.
spit on the cameras. All that, man. But
We can argue. Like,
I like Pac, man.
We can argue that Wayne
like Pac
can't make
for
a
who he
song
is.
like Tupac can make.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's different kinds of rap.
He can't.
settle that. Okay.
But that's always my argument.
But
Like,
explain
I
what you mean by that. Like what?
No, I'm just-
Wayne can't make a what?
What you mean?
Tell me. Wayne, you said Wayne can't make.
I mean,
a
he
song
named, he listed off, he had listed off a bunch of songs that Tupac had. We just said it, Dear Mama.
And Wayne don't have
named
none
a
of
bunch.
them.
He ain't got no big other than Lollipop. Nigga, Lollipop and Amelie.
Amelia.
But if you go deeper to stuff like Man, I Miss My Dogs and shit like that.
Yeah, but them ain't,
hits.
that ain't a Dear Mama song.
It kind of is.
No,
for your
it's
homies.
not. Stop.
For your homies.
Don't do it.
No, bro.
Man, I Miss My Dog.
That's always, say it again. That's just always.
But I don't want to split hairs because Wayne is like,
That's what we doing at this point.
well, not necessarily because like nobody can, to me, can rap like Wayne. Wayne is just a machine when it comes to rap. I don't give a fuck.
It's like
And to not write that shit down, it makes it even more like great. Like that nigga.
But
just
I
throwing
would
that bitch
never
and
go
rap.
nowhere and say that Tupac is not a rapper and he can't rap. That's fucking nuts.
I just said he wasn't. I mean, it's rappers out there that can rap better than Tupac.
Yeah.
Sorry, he made some amazing ass songs.
Yeah, you say he can't rap.
Going to Wayne for you don't know.
That's what you said. That's what we're responding to. You saying he can't rap.
If we're talking about the best rapper, he does not belong in the conversation.
Tupac.
He doesn't belong in the conversation.
Best people that can rap, best rappers. No, he doesn't. Sorry.
Bars, you talking about bars, just straight
Bars. Yes. I'm sorry. I'm saying just straight bars.
Well, most of the people that'll win a straight bar contest, they ain't even.
They might not make a good song.
Yeah, they can't make a song.
52 bars, no hook. Tupac not really doing that. And it's gonna be a long ass story if he do, which probably gonna be great. But no, sorry.
The nigga went off on Hit 'Em Up. Fool. Like I don't think did that shit even have a hook on it.
Well, he only rapped the first verse.
You know what type of rap you talking about when you say just straight bars.
Just straight.
Going in there just bar. And
I think he could, but he didn't. You know what I mean? Like, and I think he could. He just didn't.
Well, he did, so we
Do
don't
these
have nothing to
conversations
judge
ever
him.
get old?
No,
The
no,
Pac,
but-
the Big,
But
the Wayne.
I
But to
tell you
say
what need to
certain
get
things
old is to
about
say
it,
that Tupac can't
he's
rap.
not a-
That's
yeah,
just
he's
crazy.
not a-
That's just wild.
Yeah.
That's a wild ass take.
Yeah, it's a
I think he even said something
Moving
like
on
that
into the
before.
dumb matter we can't get right. That's a real bad taste.
Okay.
It's okay to just be like he's not your favorite, but you can't. It's real hard to say he's not.
I
a
never
good,
say he
great
wasn't one
rapper.
of my favorites.
No. I'm saying it's hard to say he's not a great rapper. That's what I'm talking about.
Who goes on your bar list though? Just straight ball.
Drake. He said it.
You said Drake on straight bar list.
No, Wayne first. 3 Stacks. Jay-Z. How many you want me to name? Well, I only got the 3. So yeah, Tupac wasn't a better rapper than any one of those.
No big rapper is on my straight bar list. Straight bars.
Ain't nothing wrong with that either.
A nigga that can go in there and freestyle for 7 minutes and give you straight straight bars.
Just give me 10
Lil
minutes.
Flip.
Joe Budden.
Joe Budden.
Right. Cassidy. Goddamn nigga. Like,
The niggas got bars though. I like them.
Black Thought can really rap.
Lloyd
He
Banks.
doesn't have
Eminem.
commercial.
If we talking about straight bars.
Yeah.
Just straight bars. That's why I know big rap.
Bars. That nigga sound like he from New York. He sound like Benny the Butcher when he said bars. Bars.
You said to Eminem and straight bars?
Eminem, yes sir.
The
The
only
nigga
thing-
went to the radio station when Dre signed him because he went in that bitch and freestyle for 10 minutes straight.
No, no, no.
One bit rappers on my straight bars.
No,
Shit,
no.
Eminem.
The only reason about with Eminem, like, personally, I ain't want to hear all that shit. Not taking it away from his talent.
You said
personally.
bars, my nigga. Like, not if you don't want to hear it. Now you're going into songs and stuff, but you just said just bars.
Bars.
He's up there, very high.
He's on that bar list. If not,
He's up there. Yeah, you got to put Black Rob up there, like Dead
Rob.
Set.
Rob.
I mean, not Black Rob, Black Thought. I'm sorry.
Black Thought too. Nigga, we don't listen to that. I know.
You might not want to listen to
I hear.
it, but
I hear the words of. I hear that people says it, but I've never listened to. For me personally, to say Black. No. Fuck no. Fuck no. Shit, he ain't going
Well,
on none of
I
my
guess the
business,
key
man.
takeaway, let me make sure everybody knows, is that Tupac can't rap.
yeah.
Okay.
Um,
That's the take.
No, because I didn't say that.
You did say that.
Okay.
You,
More of
you
a
said
poet.
it. You said exactly that. He's not a good rapper. He's a poet.
He's a poemist.
That's what you said.
rap is street poetry though.
Okay.
That shit started out a hip, a hop, a hibbit to the. They make the rhymes rhyme with previous lines.
I just don't think Pac will win a freestyle battle with a lot of niggas.
How has that become the bar of what we talking about?
Because we was talking about just straight rapping, not being able to put pen to paper.
So
and
if
making a good song.
Pac rapped against Lil Flip and Lil Flip beat him in freestyle and
why
Flip,
aren't you picking Lil Flip?
you
Listen.
said freestyle,
You gotta
nigga. Why
listen.
am I picking him?
You gotta listen. You
Lil
ain't-
Flip can
You
freestyle.
didn't finish listening. That's why I don't think you didn't finish listening to get the point you was trying to
Right. So now, if Lil Flip wins a freestyle battle against Tupac, Lil Flip is the better rapper.
No.
make. All right.
Okay. The NBA and TNT. I don't know if y'all saw this week. Warner Brothers, they came out talking about they gonna sue over some of the media rights. TNT tried to get back in there. They said it off account. I saw some say they did, they didn't. I don't know what the fuck went what. Charles Barkley responded, basically saying that clearly the NBA, and this is a quote directly from
Show
Charles
money over
Barkley,
the
clearly the NBA has wanted to break up with us from the beginning. I'm not sure TNT ever had a chance. TNT matched the money. But the league knows Amazon and these tech companies are the only ones willing to pay for the rights when they double in the future. The NBA didn't want to piss them off. Chuck said, it's a sad day when owners and commissioners choose money over the fans. It just sucks. I just want to thank everyone who's been at Turner for the last 24 years. They are the best people, the most talented, and they deserve better. I also want to thank the NBA and its fans, the best fans in the sport. We're going to give you everything we have this next season. Charles Barkley, TNT Inside the NBA Analysis.
So nigga, we got new fans. Like, new fans count too.
That's wild.
I don't know this.
I actually
I get that.
I know what he's
I
trying to
get
say.
what he's saying.
I
in a sense,
understand it, but I
because-
won't say it like that.
Well, I wouldn't say it like that either, but I think and you correct me if I'm wrong, he's basically Dez represents a new kind
Amazon,
of listenership,
streamer.
a new
I'm a
streamer,
streamer.
a new, and that's where everything is going to. A lot of us don't have cable no more. A lot of people streaming. A lot of people have been used to streaming for a while. So what Charles is saying is kind of like, oh, great, you're a great NBA. We know that he's the best NBA. That whole TNT lineup is the best breakdown of sports, but they don't represent the future, which is why it's easy for the NBA to break up with them.
Yeah, I say that. That's what my original thought was, is that Amazon has bigger reach. They're gonna get you.
It just
in-
represents the future.
Yeah, in the future, and everywhere gets Amazon. Not everywhere gets TNT.
I'm sure. Like they had Thursday Night Football on Amazon, right?
And I hated it. But
Right.
They had Thursday
But-
Night Football
It got
and one playoff game. last year.
and the playoff game, right? Do you think that was better than it would be on NBC
I think it was
or
learning.
Amazon?
I think they was learning. I think that was some of their first shows. I will say the way that it's shot, it looks better. It
No,
does look
no.
fun.
I'm not talking about how it's
all-
shot or like none of
all
the
of that
stuff
matters,
you would.
though.
They just got to bring in the
I'm
right
talking about the
commentators.
viewers. Like if the viewers could see it, it's easier to get a host to that shit on NBC, which is a non-cable channel, non-stream channel, but it is on Peacock.
No, it's not.
I get it.
No, it's
But
not.
what I'm saying-
That's not true though.
Okay.
It's not, because for the simple fact that in Barbados or Jamaica or Israel, it's easier to have Amazon than TNT.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I'm speaking more global. I'm not saying what it
Is
looks
he not
like.
saying what you saying? Are you trying to say
No,
something
he's not.
different?
He's saying it's easier to go to TNT for him as an American.
I
And
got
look at it.
Prime. I would rather watch that shit on NBC.
So what are you saying though?
That shit was a waste of fucking time to move the NFL to Prime.
Why?
Well, Ty, also you
But
have
now I watch now.
you have a form of cable that allows you to stream TNT.
So does
if you need
NBC.
to.
They got Peacock.
But Amazon
Okay,
is.
but
So
you
they
got
can't watch the game on Peacock?
Yeah, but you got that's a separate streaming service. Like Des was saying, damn near everybody got Amazon because they use it for the 2-day shipping and shit.
Okay.
You got
me
Ty, just
personally-
use your words.
Me personally, I think what this shit has done with the NBA, like you niggas didn't watch it anyway until the playoffs. That's not some hearsay shit. Like I would sit down
That's
on Tuesday.
definitely hearsay. You're saying it. I used to watch Inside the NBA if I didn't even watch the game. I recorded it every night.
You're on my side. So that shit doesn't exist anymore because of Amazon. Not what we do.
Go to Amazon.
It doesn't exist on Amazon. That's why Chuck's saying they broke this shit up.
He's saying
Oh,
inside the
inside-
NBA doesn't
oh,
exist.
Inside the NBA.
Go watch what they got.
Well, shit.
But you know,
Show's canceled.
but I will say that sometimes I do hate. I get that that's the future in business. If you're not trying to be proactive with what the next wave is, you die. You go to dead. Like that. Let's just say that. So I get why maybe the NBA, the NFL, and all of these big leagues are trying to partner with what's next. And I do understand that charging them in the way that they deliver it may be considered to some the old way of thinking, the old way of doing stuff. But I also think that sometimes you ruin shit because ESPN used to be great when you had
That's trash. Once they moved to
when you
TikTok
when you got rid of these people who we liked, and I'm using these names, but like when there was a
got
Stuart
TikTokers.
Scott and
Neil Everett,
there were
all them niggas.
boomers and I know he's still around,
The
but
only
you've
thing right now
taken
is Scott
access
Van
away
Pelt.
from them. Yeah, when you take away from these things, these people, and you're not really replacing them with great people. Yeah, it's kind of like
I do notice that Sports Center has fell off once they moved.
Fell
like
off.
the-
They got shit.
the
They at
top
the bottom of the cliff.
But they put the top 10 up to TikTokers. Like they got niggas who came from TikTok and Snapchat. Snapchat really who announces the top 10.
Oh,
of,
yeah.
I'm like,
and you can't. To me, I was telling y'all when I was watching the Olympics today. I liked watching Wade announce the game. Right. Sometimes when you gotta have that person
in the know.
who, like John Madden, knew the game.
Right.
Not only was he a great announcer, he knows the fucking game. He was a coach. He coached it at the NFL level.
Right.
Tony Romo.
Yeah, so these people know the game so they can break it down. So when these Amazons and these tech companies are getting into it, okay, cool,
Troy
great.
Aikman pretty
You can
damn
go
good
get the
too.
little TikToker. That's fine because he got a lot of TikTok views. But me as the casual fan, I'm going to mute the fuck out of him if he don't know what the fuck cover two and how to break down these defenses and shit.
have Tupac
And I
playing
can
in the
tell the
background.
difference between a nigga who popped open the book or a nigga who really know the game.
The CBS shit. You know how the SEC on CBS? That's no more. Like what the nigga name?
Oh God.
The old
Brett
niggas.
Brett Musburger.
Musburger.
Yeah.
No, not Musburger. What's the nigga name?
Is it not the nigga who announced college football?
Yeah, he's
The video game.
no. That's what these
First
niggas
Street
used to
in-
do. CBS,
Musburger.
SEC on CBS. Nonetheless, them niggas ain't on that no more. So you take away the Iron Bowl. You had them niggas on the call all the time. They don't got that shit no more.
Brad Nessler.
Brad Nessler.
Okay.
And
Well,
Vern.
well, Ty, them niggas
Vern
just-
Lequist.
Yeah, Ty, them niggas just retired.
them niggas
No,
99.
they it's the SEC on ESPN. It's
So
another.
what happened when
it's-
Amazon go to spend, kicking out the check to go get these?
Yeah, because they did say, I did hear a rumor that they wanted to try to
bring
go
in
after
Chuck
Chuck them, but I don't know if it's the same.
Ernie never leaving
Yeah, he's not
TNT.
leaving TNT.
Yeah, he should.
It might.
No, because he does too much stuff over there.
He might.
He does every sport over there.
Okay,
Amazon
so
ain't gonna pay him.
Amazon might.
Amazon,
They might.
Hey, we'll set it up to have every sport.
TNT on Amazon Prime.
He ain't leaving.
It's clear that if TNT lose basketball, Ernie still does golf and all of that different shit, but
Separate your
maybe they
contract.
split his contract.
You still got the NCAA. Well,
How long? For how long though? Again, this represents the future. So if they're doing it in the world's biggest sports American sports, as in NFL and NBA shit,
Amazon.
ain't it nothing but a matter of time before they all kind of follow suit? They want the bag.
Amazon.
I
is
mean,
getting
that's
Because they can afford that shit.
That's basically what the NBA was thinking. They said, I think this contract is 10 years, and they was thinking about in 10 years, it's going to be a lot less cable people. It's already is. So is TNT going to be able to re-up that contract?
no.
Nigga, I ain't even got no antenna no more on my shit. I ain't trying to look at cable or no antenna.
No.
Bring my shit.
Okay, well, cool. But they were saying, yeah, they kind of looking at for the re-up in 10 years, who going to be able to pay that?
Amazon. It's just like
Amazon.
It's just like Facebook taking over or Zuckerberg taking over all of the social media platforms that mean something. They go buy them out, and now you all under one umbrella.
I hate it,
Amazon
fool.
gonna do the same thing with that media shit.
I'm not gonna lie. I hate this shit because I don't think it's ever gonna be the same. And Chuck said he don't want to do that shit somewhere else. So I'm gonna enjoy this year. Hopefully Chuck be wild as fuck.
I feel like Amazon will get them boys more freedom.
Well, but you gotta think when you know how it is when the older people like they don't want to excuse me, they don't want to conform to the new guard, and maybe at TNT they got rules that they don't, you know what I'm saying, like you at that when they get older like that they don't want to adjust to that new shit. They ain't got time for it. He could just retire and be cool.
Chuck said he want to spend time with his granddaughter. He cool.
So then that means he just wants to retire.
They owe him. I want to say
They owe him.
They owe him
grip,
about
$200 million, I think.
about 160 more.
They owe.
But
him.
does that sound like I'm ready to retire?
He wasn't ready.
They
just
I
forced
think
him
they
out.
would have kept going, but he
Right.
gotta go.
Yeah.
He
Now
gotta go
Shaq,
now. Shit don't
Shaq
exist.
might be able to, but like I said, you always fuck this shit up. We still ain't found a new NFL game day shit that's better than what it was.
No, it ain't none of them.
Like they definitely ruined that. College football got a good.
Was it
one.
ruined? Or my boy and them just got old.
No, they ruined
They
it
ruined that shit.
when it was
Jim
Chris
Brown.
Carter,
Oh, that one too.
Oh,
on
that one. I'm
CBS.
thinking about college. I'm thinking
no. College has
might
been the
be-
same. It's
they
been
might- they might
except
end
with
up
the
being
enhancement
cool.
of
my boy, the new boy.
they just added
kicker.
Saban and then the
Saban
kicker.
and,
You know what I'm saying? Like
McAfee.
Man,
the
that
kicker's
punter
new.
got to get the fuck on.
I thought he was about to be gone because
bringing
for a
them
minute,
numbers. He bringing
for a
them
minute
numbers.
they
Yeah.
said that they didn't like him and they was about to get rid of him, but it looked like they brought him back.
I don't know why. Like he probably got the #1 rated show on ESPN.
He brings them numbers. I hate his. I don't hate it, but I could see why they would hate his attitude or
High
his
energy
whatever
type
it is,
nigga, like,
because
you
it
know.
don't fit with what they are. But yeah, ESPN, he
Bring
brings
them
us
numbers.
1 billion people. Y'all better deal
That
with that
big
nigga.
person.
I think Nick Saban gonna be
Nick
good on
Saban
that.
gonna goddamn.
Yeah, he gonna talk his
balance
shit, I
That
think.
shit out. I think on that show with them.
He might tell the nigga shut up a couple times.
Oh yeah, you don't know what the fuck you talking about.
The Olympics.
You're a punter.
The Olympics is here. He definitely is a punter. He's an idiot kicker who got liquored up.
Hey, man, let that nigga have
The Olympics
it.
is here. I don't know if y'all got to watch the open ceremonies and or watch any of the games so far. My big favorites are, of course, basketball. I love swimming. I love diving and gymnastics. They're my four that I just got to be glued to.
Track.
Track.
Oh, track. Yeah, track.
Tripping.
I'm sorry, I'm
You
tripping.
don't like a little fencing?
Nah, I don't give a fuck about them shit.
I don't know how to score.
I watch it, but I don't.
I don't know how to.
neither.
Like,
Hell, I be watching the rowing shit.
I
I
be
watch
like-
all of it.
I be like,
but
who hit
I'm
who?
talking about my favorite. Fencing, if you got to hit a mass shot.
Yeah, man.
So when them nigga, you got to stop that nigga from
I don't
hitting
never
you
see-
in the mass.
I never see it.
Yeah, nigga, when he poke your motherfucking ass.
I would feel it, but I never
The
see
little
it.
rollerblade and shit. I like that.
Nah.
And definitely gymnastics. When they be on the bars with the 2 bars, I don't know the fuck that shit called when they be hopping from.
Uneven balls.
Yeah, there we go.
The 2 bars.
I like all that gymnastics shit.
There's brought up. There's brought up
niggas be
Beyonce.
flipping.
He like Beyonce. Beyonce was the
We saw that the basketball team won today. They beat Serbia
dog.
110-84. KD went nuts. Bron went
8-9
nuts.
went nuts.
I saw Wade say it was kind of funny just to hear. He was like, man, I don't know what Bron doing at this age to still be playing. He was like, that shit is nothing short of magical. I don't know what the fuck I did wrong in my career. But he was like, just to
It is
see somebody
something to watch,
performing
fool.
at that level is
Right.
just dope.
He just genetically gifted.
Yes, that's all it is.
He does spend a grip on goddamn recovery too, though. My bad.
They all did.
But he was born to be 6'8", 260.
Lean,
He run like a gazelle.
lean and having Taco Tuesday.
Right.
Nigga still can give 28.
He got a 40-inch vertical.
Dog.
He got a 40-inch vert.
That's all I'm telling
And
y'all.
still the best player on a team of stars.
Yeah. Well, no. Well, let somebody else tell it's Anthony Edwards' team, but I think that's just
Who is somebody else?
asinine Todd.
Did I ever say that?
Hey,
I don't think I said that.
Tell him. He said you said it.
I didn't know. You remember when you had asked earlier, if somebody asks you a question, they gonna argue about some shit. You see why I'm responding?
Why? Tell us why.
ain't nothing wrong with a good argument.
Yes, it is. There's no change in this person's mind. And furthermore, you did
changed
not say this shit.
I changed my mind.
So,
I change my mind all the time.
So yeah. The Olympics shit definitely gonna be, something to watch. Like he said, he watched the swimming and the track and field.
Oh, diving. I forgot. I love
Yeah,
diving.
synchronized
diving.
diving.
Oh, I did? Okay, cool.
And
all that shit.
I'm telling.
Honestly, fool, like, did you watch
I
any of
put
that
diving
water
as-
polo?
Damn,
event?
everybody got to get this shit.
Right, all at once. Right.
That shit was who said something? Todd got to say that he came out like, God damn.
I just stopped, man. I'm gonna tell my grandkids that LeBron James was the president.
Yeah.
Based
I
on
founded America.
that picture on the boat.
But that picture was live as fuck.
That picture was live. For the opening ceremony, I didn't get to see it, but
Has
they
it happened
do some.
yet? I still ain't seen it.
Yes, open Hootie. That's why they had.
I know, but it seemed like some event started before the opening, right?
Those was trials.
And I've seen some extra events, but I don't know. I thought we talked about that.
Got upset.
I thought we talked about that, fool. Like
did.
Somebody in the group did say that.
Yeah,
I think
some
Baron
events-
did say that.
events started before the
Events started
opening?
before the opening.
Yeah, they was trials.
no, it was not trials. Oh, actual events, man. It was after trials, I think. But I don't know.
Because I had mentioned, I was like, man, they already giving medals. Like it's day one.
But that was on some. I don't know what that was, but yeah, they did the trials before. Like medals weren't given out until
We still
after the
got
opening ceremony.
2 more weeks. 3 more weeks of this
This
shit.
shit.
Do we? What's the dates?
It goes to like August 17th or some shit.
Okay,
like that.
good.
Look at my boy Snoop.
That's why
That
I'm
shit look like a
that's why I'm in
ball.
my Olympic apparel.
I like that.
I'm ready for the Olympics, nigga.
Very fresh. Very
USA.
I'll wear some if the Olympic men's team win a gold in basketball.
Snoop is the uncle that you want to be, dog.
Man, Snoop having an amazing
That nigga
life.
having live moments, fool. That nigga is a professional life liver right now.
Was the case.
Now Amazon need to give him a little
Why
spot.
that
I
shit
watched
him
that
and Kevin Hart had the last time for the Olympics was so live and funny, fool.
Look at him.
Look at my boy. See you walking with the Olympic torch, nigga. Who would have seen it? Who would have thought to see it?
Yeah.
That's crazy, fool.
From murder was the case to you holding the goddamn you
Olympic
passing the
torch.
Olympic torch.
That's a wild looking torch. Boy.
That nigga is the uncle that every nigga want to be, for real.
Kevin Hart still like they do highlights. It's Kevin Hart and Keenan Thompson.
Keenan.
Yeah, one of them
wild
on
combo.
Yeah. Well, shout out to the Olympics. It's opening week. We'll get to enjoy all the different events. I'm sure we'll come back. I can't wait to see Simone Biles get out and do her thing. Yeah.
I like the steeplechase for a second. Like it's just something about that's a dumbass sport.
Man, you got
To like
have
jump
some
in the water. Like why is the water there?
You think you could finish that race?
Fuck no.
The water there just to fuck with you.
Just fall
Like
out.
that's the point.
Fall right here.
Yeah. Jump over this and fall in the water.
Them niggas' knees always buckle every time they hit the water.
Single time.
Well, that should be funny. But yeah, that's all I have to say.
Moving on into the dummy of the week.
Who's stupid?
Dummy.
Dumbass, stupid ass dummy. I usually try to stay away from politics, but JD Vance,
Kid to him.
bring your dumb ass into the principal's office. JD Vance been on a roll this week. I don't know if y'all seen all the little different blunders and different things that they brought up. Some of them are post comments that he said years ago, but you know how it is in politics. They gonna hold that shit. They gonna wait for good time, and it looks like they gonna have no shortage of information to bring in on JD Vance. But I don't know if y'all saw this week, but JD Vance thought it was a good idea. Well, it was an old good idea, but they brought it up. But to say that women without children shouldn't have a say-so in political stakes. He also part of that comment too on a previous interview was that women without children should have to pay more in taxes, more information. He just was all over the place. I don't know if
women or some shit.
Well, he just basically said
single women,
and then he came back and said that y'all don't understand sarcasm. But he said women without biological children basically shouldn't. That when you don't have kids, you don't care as much about what goes on in the world as somebody who has families. So like some of these things that they vote on and things like that, that you don't care as much because you don't have kids, so it doesn't matter to you.
You stupid.
But people kept countering. It instantly got countered with people who are trying to have kids that can't. That said that you mean to tell me that I don't matter, or people who are parenting kids that aren't their biological kids, like they're just step parents, or but they've been raising that kid since the kid was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and not a kid 20, 30, 40. He basically said they was cat ladies, kind of putting more stigmas on them. It was wild if you see the whole statement, but he was trying to take a shot at Kamala Harris for not having biological kids.
I thought he mentioned her and said like she doesn't deserve to be president because she don't have kids, which she does have kids.
That's what I said. That he was taking a shot at Kamala.
No, but I thought he really not just sideways taking a shot. I thought he like named her.
Yeah, I said he took a shot at Kamala. He was basically taking a shot at Kamala Harris.
Okay.
Yeah, for not having biological kids.
Okay.
But anyway, we gonna stay on JD Vance, not you.
Not you.
Yeah. But he basically just said they don't have a stake in America. And so for that, JD Vance, you are the dummy of the week.
Dummy.
It just gets better and better as you watch it. Like, know what I'm saying? Like the amount of laughter you get from this shit.
No,
because it makes no sense what these niggas be talking about.
Fool.
But they believe that shit.
Fool. The crazy part is when Trump be talking that dumb shit, like some of it be so stupid, like it's funny. JD Vance, he ain't even funny.
Mean it.
That nigga had to laugh at his own jokes up that bitch. How you don't get a laugh at a Republican convention?
Yeah.
Like everybody was just dead solid, and this dumbass shit, like you said, like Stock was saying.
That's when you way right.
They was sideways saying behind the scenes Trump having a come apart about that nigga. Like, God damn it, this dumbass.
This is what I got.
He only left.
Did you say he failed? Was that a real thing, or that was a saying?
What?
That he failed.
Fail?
I thought I saw something in the group that said y'all saw JD Vance fall.
Yeah, somebody did say that, but I never saw it. I think he did fall. He missed up to something.
He from Ohio, right? Yeah. That's the only reason why Trump
fell
got
off.
him.
Trying to win that.
I think he got him because he represent MAGA youth.
Oh no,
but
he fought
when they keep pulling out all his clips, he was anti-Trump for a long ass time. So
yeah, he called that nigga Satan or some shit.
Yeah, it's been a wild approach,
but it's always okay to go back on what you said according to these kind of people.
And that nigga said y'all don't understand sarcasm. If you go watch that clip, one shit about it sarcasm. It was serious.
He meant everything he said on that whole fool. That nigga,
so
boy.
I don't know. Any other news or information we forgot to add on or talk about before we get ready to get out of here?
Ain't nobody doing nothing.
What you watching?
Nothing.
Olympics.
Olympics and
college football.
Mayor of Kingstown, college football.
Fool.
And I need me a series.
You watched the current episode of Mayor of Kingstown?
Today? When it came out?
Today.
No, I ain't watched that one yet.
Call me after you watch it.
What's that show I said looked live this week? It ain't came out yet, but with Kevin Hart.
It's a movie.
Friday night.
Something about
Saturday
something
night?
in Atlanta or some shit like that. No, it's a series. It's a 5-part series. It's a big one of those big series.
I saw something today on TikTok.
I think it come out next week. Hey, Presume Innocent on Apple TV. 5. That's one of the best series I done watched in a minute.
Friday Night. It's called Friday Night. It's with Samuel L. Jackson and Kevin Hart.
Jake.
I thought that was a movie.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought that was.
That shit live.
And don't you see me on Who to Talking right now?
Super dope.
Well, we had started.
I wasn't talking to you, so just stay out of it.
Okay, what you talking about over there, bro?
Yeah.
Actually, I started the conversation first because we was trying to find the answer to it.
Okay, and then between that, me and
pause.
Todd.
But you said y'all started it first, so you were wrong.
No, we were just filling space.
No. But Friday night.
That's a different argument. Y'all was filling space, not you started.
Well, we had Dead Air. So me and Todd just started.
No Dead Air.
having a conversation. Nobody was
It's
saying
cool, but
anything.
Presume Innocence, I hear it's pretty good. Also, the Kevin Hart shit look like it's gonna be. That's coming out in September, right?
I couldn't find a
It's
date.
it's some.
September like 2nd or 3rd or some
Yeah,
shit.
But that
Fight
shit
Night.
look like it's gonna be live as fuck.
Fight Night, the $1 Million Heist trailer. But this is a movie, fool.
Not the Friday night. It's called Friday Night.
And they got a bunch of people in it.
It's I know Samuel L. Jackson, Kevin Hart, Taraji P. Henson,
Done shit.
Yeah, it's called Friday
Don
Night.
Cheadle.
It's called Fight Night. Fight Night.
That's a movie.
Yeah.
Ain't that a movie?
Yeah, that's a movie, fool. It's called Fight Night, the
it
$1
say
Million Heist
miniseries?
trailer.
I said series. It said
Oh, well, fuck, I
5-part
don't know, man.
series.
Whatever. Okay, cool.
Goddamn.
I don't know, but I'm gonna watch it when it come out.
It say
I
season
thought it was a
one
movie.
bad.
I thought it was a movie.
It does say mini series.
Okay, I
Goddamn.
get it. Thank you. Okay.
Nah, bitch, we need to know that you roll.
Y'all finish fussing. Fuck y'all.
No, we talking to you.
Ain't nobody fussing.
Des?
Huh?
What?
See, I get it off me.
All right, on that note, we'll be back next week like we never left, because like we said every week, we never leave. Yeah, dig.
Nigga said, huh?
Dummy.
Hey, episode 3.